Hello, everyone. I'm low down. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing some more Ace Attorney Investigations today. Welcome. I'm looking very fluffy. Sorry, I'm just looking at myself. I'm not stoned this time, but I am looking at myself and looking and being like, what's going on?
Are you
Anyway,
sure you're not stoned this
I'm
time?
100% positive.
I'm not.
All right, we're going to be playing some more Edgeworth Adventures. But first,
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. There we go. I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Martin, also known as Little Karibo. These are very casual streams, so I apologize if I'm not like, we're playing, let's go. Really quickly, let me thank people for following in the last couple of days.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Apologies. Tortilla Senpai, thank you for the follow. Oh Lickle, thank you for the follow. Momo3450, thank you for following. Juice3078, a lot of numbers. Thank you for the follow. I often wonder if those, like, because I had numbers in my original username online, and I wonder if people, is it a common thing for people to put digits in their name? Like, is that, because I mean, obviously we have people in the chat who have digits in the name. We've got Kenwood132. Are those numbers, do they always have significance, or do you think people just throw random numbers together?
I'm back.
I always thought it was people throw some random number, like if they didn't already intend to have numbers, they just threw them on because the username was already taken.
Right.
I mean, normally back in the day when I'm
I
assuming
think
we're
back in the
talking
day it
about
was more common.
random numbers, but yeah, like back in the day, like I had my birth year, or my dad put my birth year as the screen name, the end of the
Right.
screen name there,
Yeah,
which
turned out that
in
was like a bad thing.
yeah, in retrospect, a horrifyingly terrible idea, especially for your 9-year-old daughter's account. But
Right.
It's like my identity was stolen by the time I was 11.
Yeah, we've got Ninja Bread 679. And obviously, so Straw Hat brings up Team 4 Star. You got Takahata 101 at least. Anyway, really quickly, let me
I
finish.
used to be Black Rose 1M, but that was to make fun of someone else who said that nobody else put 1M at the end of their name, so I did it.
Gotta be a
And
contrarian.
awfully specific.
She was Oscar 1M, I was Black Rose 1M. We had a rivalry.
You're all gonna laugh at me now. And you know this, Marin. I was Loke
Yes.
Dog 07.
Sexy.
Wow.
There
The
you
lore.
go.
Sexy.
Avatar Obi, thank you for the follow. Cold Vice, thank you for the follow. Stan Man with lots of N's, thank you for the follow. Skyblaze36, thank you for the follow. The Leclarie or the Leclaris, thank you for the follow. And Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Woo! Time for some gay lawyering. Before I forget, let me turn these bloody channel point rewards on. And while I'm doing that, let me pass things over to my lovely, very, very special co-hosts. We have, first off, on my left here, dressed as Edgeworth and voicing Edgeworth amongst other characters in this game, for the purposes of the stream, we have Marin Miller. Hello, Marin.
Hello, it is I, Marin Miller, here today with a great update. What did we determine?
The
Oh,
update
yes. So those of you who have been listening with some regularity might have heard me talk about a silly venture I have started pursuing with some seriousness. I say some just because I don't actually know if it's gonna, like, I'm not doing it to make money, and I'm not expecting to make money, but it seems fun. But I decided I want to start writing like fandom inspired erotica or erotic novellas. Like porn with plot sort of thing. I don't know. Um, but yeah, so last year I wrote like a threesome with Christoph and Clavier, or Christoph and Victor from Yuri on Ice messing around with Clavier from Ace Attorney. Because in my opinion, that man's a 10. He does not. Apologistus does not deserve him. I deserve him, but that's beside the point. He's not real.
You're just like from 110 to another.
From one fellow 10. I couldn't even finish. But yeah, so anyway, I finally came up with a title for this venture. I think it's gonna be called sensational smut for the sophisticated slut. I think is what my brand name is gonna be. And Martin helped me come up with a pimpin' fucking pseudonym. Like
Oh yes, yes.
my previous one was like Gardenia Eden, and I'm like, this is not working. It's not working for me. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can launch the brand maybe sometime in August or September. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it will be something that I'm pursuing under a pseudonym just because I don't want to put it on my actual like Twitter in case producers are looking at the Twitter and being like, this woman writes porn or this person writes porn. uh so yeah, that will be a separate thing, but I don't really care about like if people know that I do it, which is why I'm talking about it. So anyway, yeah, and then we also watched Fanfare of Adolescence. We caught up. We
Yep.
watched episodes 4 and 5, and they were pretty cute. Toshiyuki Toyonaga, aka my beautiful Seiyu husband. He had a great scene in the last episode. Very emotional, very parking lot scene from Yuri on Ice. It was good stuff. That's like the couple I'm more invested in. I gotta be honest.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm interested in seeing where that goes, but also the whole anime is just really weird in
yeah,
concept. So
it's so awkward. It really feels like they were like pulling stuff out of a hat, like idol, horses, gay
hockey school
romance.
for some reason.
Yeah, like they have to be high schoolers because
It
heaven
makes
forbid
no
we make an anime about adults. Like, god damn it. Pay some
But-
fucking
But it
bills.
would make
Okay.
more sense for
You're
it to be
loud,
about
Marin.
adults.
It would make it what? Wait, what?
Because like these
I didn't
are
hear what you said
kids,
because somebody was yelling at me for being loud.
it make more sense for these characters to be adults.
It would.
Because like they haven't even gone through puberty yet, and they're training to be horse jockeys, and they have no idea if they're just gonna grow up to be massive.
Wait, hold on. Was just Jerry. Birdie Wing. What's that one? You say it's about as gay as Megalobox, which was not overtly gay, but man, that Joe and Yuri rivalry was pretty hot. I still need to finish that one. I did really like it, but I've watched up to like the last 3 episodes and I never finish it. Twice I've done this. Anyway, that was my gay update.
All right, fantastic. And we're also, of course, joined by the Soup Meister General, big soup on canvas, Soupy. Hi, Soupy.
Hi everybody. Hope everybody's doing well.
Gum
That's
soup.
all I got today. I don't have a gay update.
You are the gay update, Soupy.
Aw.
You are
It's
gay oh.
romance,
2.0.
but with office worker age people. Okay, I'm down with office worker aged.
Really quickly, thank you, Ryrie Karika, for the 5 bits, chiming in to our earlier conversation, saying you are Karika666 here. It's a dangerous number. We've got to watch out for you. And MK Cosplays, thank you for the follow. I assume you exclusively cosplay Mortal Kombat things, but it could just be any. It could be any MK. It could be your name. But it just makes me think of Kitana, who is beautiful. Anyway, we're going to be playing more Ace Attorney Investigations 2 today. Let me turn the game audio on. I don't think we have anything else we need to cover.
We gotta win.
I wanna test-
Megalomania or the Mafia is gonna turn us into soup, Joe.
I want to test my
I like
new
that one.
Turn down for what?
made a new
Now.
alert. There we go. I just wanted to test it.
Oh,
Sorry. Okay. Arikios is asking if we're watching clips. I think we decided we were gonna do
do a separate clip stream.
separate clip stream, which, you know,
But we
I'm
would
still
want to make sure we do that when Arikios is available.
definitely want to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, definitely do that with Arikios involved.
So probably a weekend would be better, or later on in the day on a weekday.
We'll have to pick, maybe in between games we can do the highlight stream.
Oh yeah.
Like, we're coming to the end of this one. So maybe in between Apollo Justice and this one, once this one's over, we'll figure out what day Arikios will be available. Because we don't even have to do it on the same usual day if Arikios isn't available. All right. All right. Apparently, some people haven't seen the Turn Down for What music video, because that is a famous
It's just a
moment.
lot of humping.
There is a lot of humping involved.
There's a lot of humping in that video.
Anyway.
Don't
you
bring
might
up horny
expect.
things if you don't want me to follow through on the horny.
I
And you,
raised
you
no
know Marin
objection.
will follow through.
Yes, I always follow through.
Anyway, we're going to be playing some Ace Attorney Investigations 2, at which point we're coming to the
Martin
end
was
of
thinking
it.
about my follow through.
We're coming to the end of the
Hoo-ha.
Thank you, Wildfire BB, for cashing in your
End of
star
the
chips.
hoo-ha.
for-
The end of the hoo-ha.
The end of the hoo-ha. No more hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
End of hoo-ha.
I love that
Gallery.
Evangelion movie.
We both have the same thought.
End of
All right.
hoo-ha.
So, we're coming to the end of the story of Edgeworth's little mini adventure side stories that comprise Ace Attorney Investigations 1 and 2, which basically involved Edgeworth, in the first game, just having a terrible time, getting roped into a whole subplot involving, what was it, smuggling ring? Oh,
Yeah, like an art smuggling ring.
He's got a chance.
thank you so much. Sorry. Classic G, thank you for catching any starships. And Volcanic Ash Up, thank you for subscribing with Prime for 11 months. H? I assume it's hi. I don't know. Hello. Good to
It's
see you.
Herb.
Herb. All right, what
She's
was I
just gotta
saying?
Let us know. He's got to let us know.
He was involved with a smuggling ring investigation in the first game that ultimately led to the events of this game, where the Duskbringer. Duskbringer, thank you for catching in your star chips to unleash the Proto Badger. So he was involved with a smuggling ring thing, and then at the beginning of this game, the president of Zheng Fa staged an assassination attempt wherein he was trying to raise his public numbers to make him like more sympathetic. I forget what it
Yeah.
was. And
That's
but
basically it.
Horace Knightley took matters into his own hands, where he
His own
ki-
hooves.
his where he killed the other bodyguard, Ethan Rook.
Mhm.
And I forget why he did that. Did that get revealed ultimately? Is that still
I think he wanted to be.
He
the
wanted to
pick-me.
be, yeah, he wanted to be like the head bodyguard, and
right?
Ethan Rook was in his way.
Ethan Rook was just there, and he had to go.
He was just a guy.
Just a guy, just a pawn. Well, although he's a Rook.
Just a porn.
Anyway,
He's
so he
just
killed
a
him.
Porn.
Then in the second case, we were at the prison, where we were basically bloody Horace Knightley got murdered, and we had to investigate what that was about. And it turned out there was some sort of cover-up involving the warden, who, for her own reasons, had killed the guy, and it was because she thought, she had it made it look like she thought he was coming for her or something.
Yeah, because she was doing shady stuff around the prison, and
Yeah, and
she thought that he was sent to kill her. I think.
he was communicating with the assassin Dogan
Yeah, yeah,
via
yeah.
chess. And she was like, this guy, he's obviously here to kill me. Let's kill him. Or let's take care of him.
And
Volcanic
then she
turns...
set up the pegging cinematic universe.
Yes. Volcanic Ash Up, turns out I came down with some sort of massive sickness yesterday, so I'm in bed now watching your stream from there. I think it's just a flu bug, but if it's COVID or something more serious, I'll make notice. Hey, Volcanic, you hang in there no matter what you're going through. Even if it's just a simple bug, it sucks.
Feel better.
Feel better. All right. And then in the third case, it was a flashback, and it was amazing. Gregory Edgeworth was involved. We got to learn about his hairline and his past with little Ray.
My hair looks great today.
Little Ray, what was Ray Shields?
Yes.
And this was basically the impetus for the entire Phoenix Wright saga, and almost everything that transpired as a result. If this stuff hadn't happened, everyone would be pretty well adjusted, but because
Von
this
Karma
stuff happened,
would not have gotten the penalty. Gregory wouldn't have gotten killed.
this was like
Miles
the Dahlia.
wouldn't-
This was like the Dahlia case for Edgeworth, because it sort of defined him and what he became,
Yeah.
and his ultimate sort of antagonist with the
Demon.
one scarred chef guy, whatever his name was.
Gustavia.
All because the dude
Gustav,
really
yeah.
wanted to win a baking
He
contest.
just really wanted that.
And he wasn't that good.
He wanted that contest. It was the
He was
Great
not good at
British Bake Off. That's what started this whole thing.
Those
great-
fucking British bitches!
The Great Japanifornia
Yes.
Bake Off. Gregory Edgeworth looks way too much like Gregory Peck's role. It's definitely intentional.
Yeah.
It's definitely intentional. Like, that's a specific... Yeah, it's
Oh,
way too
yeah.
specific.
I need to bring this up because I'm struggling. I have a struggle bus issue right now. I'm so sorry. I know this is not technically related.
Marin, when have you ever worried before about whether something was
Yeah,
technically
that's
related?
true.
This is
We
weird.
haven't gotten started.
This is weird.
But okay, so going back to the smut, right? So I've decided fandom inspired, right? So I'm basically changing the names, but I don't want them to be like Smiles Fledgeworth. I want them to be sexy names, right? Because I don't want you to be like Smiles came really hard or something like that's not sexy. So I think I'm gonna keep his name Benjamin Hunter, right? And then Callisto, because that's the French Miles.
Well-
And Callisto, I might just keep the same name. Saw Martin's face. But I don't know what Phoenix's name should be. So if you have a great Phoenix Wright porn name that is better than Phoenix Wright, because I don't know how you can top Phoenix Wright as a porn name. Soupy did say that the kink meme apparently had not penis right. God damn you. But Soupy did say that the kink meme had like a fandom porn name for Phoenix, but it's Earl Zach. Earl
And I
Zach.
have no idea where that even came from.
Like Earl is a name that I don't want to cry out in the throes of passion.
Two first
Earl.
names.
What?
Two first names, Earl and Zach. What is that?
Yeah. Well, maybe it's because it leads to Easy, Easy Rider, maybe that's his name. I don't know, but I'm not naming the protagonist.
Nothing in that man's life is easy.
Yeah.
Is there like a sexy name generator online somewhere?
Sexy name generator.
Sexy name
Oh, well, I was
generator.
also thinking, like, what if we made up a name of Phoenix's first dog in the street he lived on?
The Le Clary, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1 for the first time. Pleasure to make your ass acquaintance. Just call him Nathan Holder, because that's like Naruhodo,
Ooh.
but that's
Sexy business names, what?
Nathan Holder.
Sexy business name generator. Please enter this field. Okay, Phoenix. What is sexy Phoenix business name? Generate. Phoenix Sexy. The Phoenix Hour.
His name is Phoenix Sexy.
Cute and sexy Phoenix. BJ's Elite.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
I found it's like a business name generator, but it marketed itself as sexy business names.
Also,
Vince's
like
Vegas.
for the business, not for the businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out my.
I thought you were asking us for suggestions, but then you were just like,
I
I'm
was,
gonna
but then
Google.
Soupy said, "Is there a sexy name generator?" So I had to answer the question.
So
Raven
I'm on a
Knight. Ooh, that's
I'm on
a
a
good
character name generator. I'm
I like
generating
Raven
some
Knight,
first
but
and
that's-
last names. So far, the theme of the character name that I have chosen are sexy and heroic.
one. Oh.
That works.
Oh, you know what? I'm also going to click unique or weird. Unique or weird?
Phoenix?
Yeah.
He's not
Or
that
unusual.
unique. He's kind of an everyman in the sense of the games.
Yeah, but Phoenix Wright is an unusual name,
So
though.
weird.
Okay, I'll go weird.
Quirky.
Malachi Sampson. Kodiak
Malachi
Newton.
Sampson?
Okay.
Who the fuck is like, oh, Malachi? Malachi?
Come on.
No.
Are
no,
you
no,
are you
no.
ready to hear what the third name it came up with is?
I have to no. I have to draw the line at making orgasm noises. Please don't do that.
I wasn't making orgasm noises. I was saying a name. Calm down, Mr. Villainy.
All right.
I don't know what orgasms you have that sound like Valachi.
special awesome gift.
Are you ready to hear the third name it came up with?
I'm ready.
Worthy Wang.
Hey, thanks for this special awesome gift.
What? What?
It's here in the list.
Worthy Wang.
Hey, thanks for
Yes,
the
it also
super
came up with
special awesome
Addison
gift.
Addison.
Wow.
What a good generator.
This
Thank
is
you for
okay.
bonking Marin, Ducks, and I do appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for the
Okay,
super special
really
awesome
quickly,
gift.
LeClary, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to Aggro the Horse, to Tiradash, to Holly Games, and to Soupy and Marin.
Hey, thanks for
very
the
kind.
super
Oh, yeah.
special awesome gift.
And also, I think, Dark Jade, who is very attentive as always, has given us a good summary of the last section. We also learned that
Have to
Sebastian.
move us on.
Okay. We also learned that Sebastian's dad was a real piece of work too, with him not only running a ring
Oh,
which
right.
dealt in trading pieces
yeah.
of evidence from famous court cases, and murdered a member of the PIC who discovered his crime. He abused his son, belittling him and rigging any achievements they succeeded in. Yes, that's important to know going into this one. I was
Right,
trying to
'cause
give
we're about
everybody
to talk to
context.
Sebastian.
We're looking for him.
Yeah, we're just about to talk to him.
Huh?
Or like that's the next like major thing we have to do is go talk to him.
Oh, is that right?
We're tracking him down.
Okay, so what was there anything else you needed to?
Nope, just help me figure out what a sexy Phoenix Wright name is, because Benjamin Hunter is the sexiest name I've ever heard personally. Callisto U, I think, should stay the same because U is a pun to YOU, and I like that. I use it.
Remind
What?
me why we're looking for Sebastian. It's because he's just gone missing, and we're trying to clear.
Yeah, we just haven't
Because-
seen him for
we're
a
trying to
while.
clear
Because his-
Justine's name.
And he was
Well-
also supposed to be the prosecutor for
Yeah.
Patricia Rowland's case, and he just never
Yeah.
showed up.
Right.
So Franziska took over.
The last time we saw him was when Blaze was like, everything you did was because I bribed your teachers, and then he ran off crying, and
Right.
then he was supposed to show up to this, but he didn't.
Right. Okay. So let's well, actually, we've got some logic stuff that I think we might be able to tie together.
Oh, that's right. He has the murder weapon.
Oh, Sebastian, that's right.
Mhm,
That's right.
mhm.
Oh, yeah.
The evidence was missing.
Thank
So,
you, Etrian.
huh?
Etrian Persona was the person who said he
Ah.
has some evidence, so I was
Gotcha.
like, oh, that's right.
All right. So yes, we
Also,
need.
the last time we also found out that the kid is Justine Courtney's adopted son.
Oh my God!
That's right.
How did we forget that? Or how did I forget that? I know
Dong
you did.
Dragheart, absolutely not.
Volcanic,
Wait,
thank you for
what?
10 bits. Hey, Soupy, Dong Dragheart. There's your porn Phoenix right name.
My dog's so
Also,
long
just so
it
you know,
drags
it's-
on the floor.
Just so you know, it's Marin who needs
Yes, Marin
the
was
names.
the one
I
asking.
need the Phoenix report.
But Soupy is very happy to listen to the names, I'm sure.
I'm just
Oh,
like,
yes.
how can you get better than right though? Like, oh,
Look,
so good.
we've got cars that came through. Only a taxi and a blue truck came through the plaza this morning. And then these two men
Only two men were come through.
wore
Yes,
black and
indeed.
rode in the taxi, didn't appear to have a child with them. And then there's a stolen box that went missing from the trailer. I assume that's somebody's trailer? Whose trailer?
Oh, we can send people to horny jail?
Yes, that is a new command.
Oh.
There's a cooldown on it because we thought people would abuse it on these streams.
Am I in there?
Everybody's
There's
in there.
19 people down there.
Can we hang out?
All right, so I'm gonna. Do you think these will tie together?
Honestly,
Come on,
horny
go
jail sounds
try.
like the place to be.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll see you in hell. That's where all the fun people are.
Do you think these two
I say
tie?
go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try it.
Okay.
Cars that came through. Meatball, don't bite me.
That didn't work.
I don't see shit. I don't know what the fuck that was. Who the fuck picked those? God.
It's gonna be one.
That didn't make any sense. My brain just went.
All
My
right.
brain had the opposite of a boner.
Boyd it up. Thank you for the bit. By the end of today's stream, it's probably gonna be more a horny gulag than a horny jail.
A horny gulag.
All right. They destroyed the.
Does that mean we're
Mountain
working? We're getting work done.
Dew. Well, let's just chat to people.
I would love to chat. How are you? How are
You guys are in
doing?
such different moods today.
Yeah.
It's because I didn't fucking exhaust myself ranting about voiceover yesterday.
If it ain't Mr. Edgeworth, so we meet again.
Ooh, Marshall Wright. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I like that. Marshall.
But isn't there a Marshall already in Phoenix, right?
Who gives
There's
a
Neil
shit?
Marshall.
I'm not writing Phoenix Wright. I'm writing original lawyer porn.
Yeah, this is Benjamin Hunter.
Mm-hmm. Benjamin Hunter's gonna... Nope. Ms. Swift, why are you here?
What the?
man,
Oh, we got a flashback
glad I
already.
cut myself up.
One sentence into the conversation, he flashes back.
He's like, hey, remember that first case we did? You were
You
set
mean
up
3
as the
days ago?
suspect. Yeah. God, so long.
I
set up
can't believe
as-
she's flashing back to 3 days ago.
You know what though? Sometimes I wish my brain would do that. Like, I'm lucky to remember my name.
This looks like an Echo Vision.
Ooh, Marshall Wright and Benjamin Hunter. Ooh, that is a good pairing name. Marshall Hunter. All right, you were set up as a suspect for murder. Someone set us up the bomb. Still, your
We
involvement
get
with
signal.
You have no chance to survive. Make your time. With the fake assassination plan. No, what? Still, your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains a fact.
Volcanic Ash Up, thank you for the 10 bits. And Volcanic's actually been working very hard on these names.
Yes.
So you've got to give Volcanic credit. Lotta Wang,
Yes.
Will Pounding, Yanking Yogi, Dick Dick Cumshoe, and of course,
It's full
our
of cum.
favorite villain from Phoenix.
I don't want to bat.
Marin. From Phoenix Wright One's pornographic edition, D's Nuts. I hope
You'll
you're
have to
proud of it.
submit. You will have to submit to police questioning later. We let you out, and this is what happens. You should know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime.
For some reason, my questioning was stopped all of a sudden. After a while, they just let me out and told me I could go home scot-free.
Okay.
It must be some kind of message saying I need to keep on doing my best out there, I reckon.
Kenwood, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm still a fan of Dixie Normus.
That's a good one.
I hope I'm not doing this the whole stream.
Keep it coming, y'all.
No.
Please don't, please.
Well, they did give
Spreading
me a
book
pretty
cheeks.
stern warning not to reveal anything about the case.
Marin,
What?
seriously.
I said spreading book cheeks. It was a
Why-
it was a
why-
joke.
What are you
Why isn't that
talking about?
Why isn't that the name of your brand?
No. I was a meme that somebody was like, "I'm sorry, I called reading a book spreading book cheeks." In the official statement released to the public about the assassination attempt.
Thank you for bunking Marin Arikios. And Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. Sorry, but I can't keep it coming.
Not living up to my expectations. Yay, now I'm in horny jail. Oh my god. I do need to write down Marshall Wright. You're correct. Miss Swift was not involved. That must have been the reason why they let her go.
But Mr. Edgeworth, attempting to silence Nicole like this is like trying to plug a leaky dam with your bare hands.
She was quick to say something so harsh.
I quickly put together the full details of everything I knew about the case, sprinkled in some of my own dramatizations, and brought the article into a publisher. But for some reason, I haven't gotten any replies yet.
Were they pressured to keep quiet, or were her dramatizations simply too much?
I added a dragon.
Both are probable, which I'm not sure which is true. The last time we tried talking, she added a dragon, so it's really awkward.
Okay.
What information were you trying to collect here at the Grand Tower?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still don't get it, do you? If you want to ask a reporter a question, you gotta give her something first.
You mean information that can be used in an article?
Or a cool dragon name.
Cool dragon name. Like
Trogdor.
Roars aplenty.
Trogdor. Trogdor roars aplenty. Perfect.
That's his surname.
There you go. Give me some good info that'll make for a good article.
His name is Trogdor the Burninator.
That's true.
Trogdor roars aplenty, the Burninator.
If you ain't got something like that, I guess we won't be talking.
if you haven't got a Trogdor.
I also need some information about John. Let's show her that piece of evidence and try asking her about him. He slowly lifts his shirt. Here's my evidence.
So the
He's
doll...
like, does this entice you?
The doll...
Try the photo, maybe?
the photo. I was thinking the photo.
Look at this
'Cause
photograph.
She's had nothing but, like... It's always photos with her, I feel. Like, at the beginning it was photos.
Ms. Swift, I'm sorry, but about this photo, do I look good?
You're not in it.
You ain't gotta say it. I know exactly what's going on.
Are you-
Also, no.
Oh, what do you mean? I thought I looked good today.
You're making a weird face.
Oh, but that's my face.
You're searching for him, ain't you?
Oh,
That
I forgot
boy.
My ashtray.
That boy.
Sono Boyo. What? What?
It's still pretty tough for you, I see.
What?
Miles Edgeworth, the man of crime. Wherever he goes, dead bodies are sure to follow.
This is haunting me. Don't. No.
Or something like that.
My father is dead.
Yeah, I know.
God!
Why do you think I said it?
That's awful. This is a terrible reputation to have.
That's depressing.
The fuck? I have trauma.
Who would have thought? This time there'd be a kidnapping incident.
That boy, no relation to that man. Phyrexian rogue, that depends on the context of the situation.
Well, in this
Anyway.
context.
Yes, in this context.
What? How do you know that? Volcanic Ash, thank you for the 10 bits. Edgewood, this is where I watched my parents die, Batman.
Oh, my parents died too.
Shh. Could you keep it down a little? This material is top secret. I ain't even told my mentor about it yet, even though she's standing right there 3 feet from me. Y'all gotta keep it a secret for me. If she finds out, I'll be a goner.
Phoenix Wright is a series where everybody is either paying attention, like, from 5 feet away, or, like, they're off screen and they know exactly what's happening.
Exactly.
She's just very intimately whispering to both of them. Why do you know? Rock Rulin, I think Gregory actually reproduced asexually. He, like, cut off a toe and it grew into Miles.
Yeah, I
Edgeworth.
agree.
Judge Courtney should have only told us.
That makes me imagine that, like, there's a horrific, like, they had to cover up the corpse of Gregory because when he got shot, the wound caused little Edgeworths to grow out of it, being like...
It's like the Steven Universe episode with like cats coming out of him.
All right.
I ain't telling that to anyone, not even you, Mr. Prosecutor.
Are you special friends with Judge Courtney?
We are
Seems
very
as-
special friends.
Reporter still hasn't learned her lesson. Her Sunday friend.
Oh, you're
You
cool.
can give me the stink eye all you want. I still ain't telling.
Top
I love
secret.
stinky eyes.
Nah.
What?
Well, I don't know with you. It sounded like you were going somewhere filthy.
Oh, so you projected filthiness onto
Yes,
what I
I
said and made
100%.
an assumption.
Yes, it's absolutely a projection that 9 times
to
out
be
of
fair,
10.
Marin, it's a pretty good guess.
I was just.
Do you know something about it?
Truth is, I done saw it myself.
Oh, shit.
A boy being taken away by a couple of men in black.
Now we know what to connect.
Now we can logic, probably.
Okay. Nicole witnessed John being taken away by some men in black. It's just like the end of Red Dead Redemption 1.
Oh my god.
What? Where'd they
Nani?
go? What? Are you translating my lines?
Nani?
That I don't know. They were too far away, so I lost sight of them.
Darn it.
And then I was like, I'm watching these suspicious guys taking away a kid, and I'm like, I'm not gonna call the cops.
Yeah, what is that?
This is my scoo that I've been waiting
Yeah,
for.
that's my scoop.
I'd better document this and not tell anyone. But at least we know what the criminals look like.
Do we?
What?
Yes, a pair of men in black. That really narrows it down.
Damn
There must be
Well
only 2
done,
of those
Nicole.
in LA.
Yeah, I only know of 2 men in black in the entirety of Los Angeles.
All right, well, let's talk to Lotta, I guess.
I will be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay, we might need to wait to talk to Lotta in that case. All right, guys, we're taking a short break while Marin is AFK for a few seconds. I don't know what to... I'm gonna have to vamp or something. I've been playing a lot of Death Stranding lately, and that game's really good. Having said that,
I'm back.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Trucks are my nemesis. Trucks and ladders, they're supposed to be helpful. Apparently, I can't use them without ruining my game.
Well, I mean, trucks
Ladder.
are just bulky and difficult to get. Like, there's a reason why they're difficult. Why you're wanting to like travel everything by foot. It's because it's easier than having a big old bulky target
It certainly
that can just be like swallowed up in the stream, and then everything is fucked.
It certainly depends on where you're going, and I tend to just be like, fuck it, truck. Oh, that isn't working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I remember River telling me about that when I first started playing. I was like, why don't you just drive a fucking truck? And he's like, well,
It's easy for certain locations, but for a lot of them, a lot of the area of the map, it's just, there's too much obstacles. Rock
Right.
Rule, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm still waiting on those jammy dodges I paid for same-day delivery. I'm sorry, I thought I had gotten you your jammy dodges. I do apologize. I did punch a truck 10 feet in the air. That was something. All right, let's talk to Lotta.
look, man. We didn't say we'd get it to you quickly. We said we'd get it to you in style. Did Ms. Swift call you her mentor just now? She sure did. Nicole's my #1 pupil.
Hi, Rizariak.
I'm hotboxing. She said she
I
fell
knew
in
it.
love with the photos from my schools. Even if our jobs are different, our passion for schools is the same, let me tell you. We got school over here, school over there. Ever since then, she's been all cute, like calling me shit like Master and Chief.
That's funny. We got a Halo reference.
So she fell in love with Miss Hart's photos.
Hi, Striker.
These
I
two
love
are
the-
very cute.
I love the Jirachi emotes. That's cute.
I guess you could say like teacher, like student.
Vampiro, thank you for the 100 bits, and thank you for cheering. I do appreciate it. I do like Lotta and, what's the other name?
Nicole.
Nicole. They're fun.
Yeah, I'm glad that we get to see them together because they're very cute. I like seeing people who are excited about the same thing together. And I mean, in the same room talking, not physically, sexually together.
I wasn't.
God.
I didn't
I'm
say
just putting it out there, since apparently everything I say is projecting sexuality. She's still got a ways to go in gathering information, but her passion's a match for mine.
Volcanic.
Here's the thing, though. Sometimes you correct sexual things no one was thinking of.
Yeah, but that's, you know, I'm just saying, if I'm making it sexy, I will make it clear that I'm making it sexy. Y'all have too much faith in me.
Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. Lotta fart. See, that's not sexual. At least I hope not.
Well, not to
it
you, maybe.
So let's move on.
Seems like she was trying to catch a screw without Mozilla's appearance. She's been circling around these parts all day long.
Circling around this area. Maybe she witnessed the kidnapping. Mr. Edgeworth, looks like we'll need to hear what she has to say.
Indeed. We need more information about John.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. If there's no sexuality in Ace Attorney, I send it back. And Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. And I assure you my day was already ruined. Lotta fart fetish. See, she doesn't have a third name, so that's just unnecessary.
No, but that's the name of her website. That's how she makes her real money. There ain't no money in investigative journalism.
That's how she funds it.
Yeah. Let's show Miss Swift something. Now
I think we need logic, though.
Okay.
Now that the black market auctions are over, what are you aiming for next? Ain't it obvious? The mighty Mozilla! I'm going after Mozilla! The fuck?
Kenwood said, says, someone said Miles looked like if Spoonie decided to dress dapper, and now that's all I see. I mean, I see the comparison, but I don't... I
don't know who that is.
You know Spoonie.
Yeah, who is Spoonie?
The Spoonie one,
Oh.
Noah Antwilla.
I think I met him a couple times.
You
right?
did, I think.
Yeah. I have the memory of a gnat. Who'd have thunk? I smoke a lot of weed. Who'd have thunk that while I was staking out the black market auction at the Grand Tower, the Bada Boozilla's footprints would show up right next to the tower? Is there really a place that would publish a story like that? Do not treat me like a fool. Donut. I got 1 or 2 valuable clients lined up. Actually, there's a newspaper company here at the Grand Tower. Me and Nicole go there all the time. Well, we always get turned away at the door, but still. Oh, I wouldn't exactly call that a valued client.
Alright, so let's logic. Ox News, says Straw Hat. Fake news about a giant cow. Ox News. Alright, so...
We need a
Men in
pun jail.
Black- No, here we go.
Or a Punjab lasso, like the Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
Raise your
We
head
need
to the
that.
level of your eyes. We've now collected some testimony regarding the culprits.
Did you
God, I was
sing-
quoting.
Did you sing Andrew Lloyd Webber and then take a hit?
It's the most Marin thing I've ever done. It is
No.
actually no. That's the most Mariana high school Mariana thing I've ever done. No, I wouldn't
It's
have been
probably what
smoking weed.
Andrew Lloyd Webber would have wanted.
That man is
mean-
responsible partially for the vaccine. He helped work on the vaccine.
Really?
Yeah. Like his when he got COVID, I think. They used his blood.
Wow. I like that people redeemed turn down and high up at the same time. That's like basically just the middle.
That was great, though, because it, like, literally dropped down and then high up came up in its place.
Amazing.
So that was like something out of The Lion King. Nah.
Wow.
Anyway, Ravi
The
Krika
Lion King.
and Senmaru, thank you for catching
One of
these touches.
Disney's most critically acclaimed films is compared to that.
That moment, yeah.
Someone clip that.
Oh, I'm gonna be, yeah. Did you say this?
We've now film buff Martin Billany, certified film expert. We've now collected some testimony regarding the culprits.
Certified expert, certified male. Kind of cool. Anyway.
Let's see how to brag.
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Face sat so hard they went to pot heaven.
Ms. Swift said she saw 2 men slip away with John.
That was a weird picture of him. Hang on. Did you see that?
It was just his profile, wasn't it?
No, he looks...
that was Nicole.
Oh, right.
That was a picture of Nicole.
You're like, this kid looks different.
This child looks like an adult woman.
Sorry. I was like, that's not John. Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. I wish I could re-upload this to YouTube, but I actually mashed up the Circle of Life's video to Titus laughing at 50% speed. It made it seem like Titus was calling out... I say Titus. I prefer Titus, sorry. But that I don't know which is the official to say. It made it seem like Titus was calling out to the great wilds to come to him atop his perch of heaven, seeking out all living creatures for a greater cause. All right.
Furthermore, this
Oh.
taxi driver, he was gonna pick some up in a taxi.
They must be the same guys.
Seems likely. However, there's still a problem. Motherfucking, according to this guy, the 2 men were alone. John wasn't with them.
John wasn't with them. When the men who took John got in the taxi, there were only 2 of them. That's right, the taxi's driver's testimony.
But they were carrying a suspiciously large and wiggling bag.
Actually, would it be Titus? Because
It is Titus
there is
officially.
no. Oh,
But having
there is
said
no
that-
T sound in Japanese. Is
Having
there?
said that, In Kingdom Hearts 1, they say Tidus, and then in Kingdom Hearts 2, they say Tidus. So it pisses me off.
Because in because in the Japanese phonetic alphabet, it would be dos. I don't fucking know, but there is no T.
Norman Tidus. Yeah, but also, like, he's all about water, tide. Like, it just seems obvious, right?
Well,
here's the thing. Whether it's Titus or Titus, he sucks.
Rude. He's a Blitzball champion. That's not even. It's
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Remember
that
when you
means
made
you're
a
gay.
crowd laugh at Vic Mignogna?
No,
like that?
don't. Let's not talk about that stuff. Thank you for cashing in your star chips, Frankoku no Megami, to say that means we're gay. Funkiest Punkiest, thank you for the 100 bits. Waka says, where are the Albed? I must hit them with my Blitzball. All right. Very chaotic stream. Yeah, you're right. That is a problem.
Is it that chaotic?
It's pretty chaotic. I'm trying to keep us on the track, and we keep getting sidetracked. We've had one conversation. It's almost an hour in.
This seems
We
pretty
talked
normal.
a lot of and Nicole.
That's like all one thing.
No, we went through 4 things. Okay, so John wasn't with them, and cars that came through? Or, no, 3 footprints? I don't know.
That blue
Maybe
truck.
the box, because maybe he was in the box.
Oh, what's in the box? Mazza B, thank you for 5 bits. Ah, yes, I remember Rafiki shouting, turn down for what with Simba in his hands.
That was actually Lil Jon's breakout role.
So ahead of his time.
He was a
Okay.
baby then.
What's in the box? And Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Maybe it's Titus.
He doesn't deserve to be
Bye,
named
Sonny.
after titties.
What if the kidnappers stole the box?
Ah, you mean they...
Yeah. They took it in. They took it in order to carry John inside it.
Take care, Sedokaiba fan. John's a tiny kid after all. Then, the reason the taxi driver didn't see John was because...
It's likely he was put in the trunk as the kidnappers' luggage.
But why did they need to go through all the trouble of hiding him?
At first, the kidnappers must have intended to abduct him without being seen. However, they didn't anticipate all the policemen in the plaza.
Ah, I see. If they tried to just walk away with him, they would have been spotted.
Just the mere presence of policemen would have been a sizable threat.
I get it. Don't forget to check out getit.com, where you can check out various sub-Gettits. In that case, we've got to ask the taxi driver. Travis Bickle.
Did the 2 men you told us about earlier have any luggage with them?
Yeah, they stuffed a huge box into the trunk. I forget what voice I had.
Then that's that.
matter.
Those guys must be the kidnappers.
Guy's a taxi driver. He is who I want to be. No. Well, do you remember who those
Wait,
those men took?
You're gonna have to-
Where you took those men?
Go back. He's a taxi driver and that's who you want to be?
No.
Yeah.
He's
I want to know
he's
about
whoever
this.
I want him to be.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That was so weird.
It sounded very much like you were very jealous of this.
Are you okay? Did you break
Yes,
something?
I-
Drop your bomb.
No. He just flung ash everywhere.
The number of pipes Marin has broken.
I did not break shit.
Really? Tell me.
Marin?
I did not break shit this
You
time.
have.
Yes, I'm not denying that I have broken 3 pipes, okay? We don't need to talk about the amount of pipes that I have broken.
Okay, thank you. Rock Ruland, thank you for the 10 bits. Yes, there's
And
no
one of
reason.
them was the Hulk.
Yes, there's no reason for the kidnappers to expect police at the scene of a murder. Right.
I just hit the out tray, that's all, it's fine.
Is everything okay? Do you need to clean up?
No.
Okay.
I fixed it.
Did you say this?
Do you remember those men where you took them? Where did you take those men?
The taxi driver's like, yeah, no.
No, what? Ninja Waller, thank you for the 50 bits. If or whenever Phoenix and Edgewood get married, do you think instead of...
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Say it, Martin.
Do you
Say
think
it.
instead of the standard wedding rings, they would exchange wedding cock rings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Diamond encrusted.
That's the only way Miles can, maintain.
I hope you know that you're not entertaining me with that.
The man paid for you to say it, Martin.
Yeah. Right, Ricardo, think of the 5 bits. Oh, that reminds me, I broke my travel piece the other day. I was so upset because I just spent like half an hour cleaning the stupid thing. Oh dear. Alright. This is indeed a stream Thunderhog. Welcome. Alright.
Sounds to me like something serious has gone down here. If you'd like, I could take you to the same place I took them.
Right, Ricardo, think of the 5 bits. Oh, that reminds me, I've read that, sorry.
My butt flew somewhere, but I don't know where it went. Anyway.
Let's do it,
Is
Mr.
it not
Edgeworth.
attached?
What did you lose?
My butt.
Their butt.
The butt of the joint. The butt of the cigarette. It's fine. We're fine.
Let's do it, Mr.
You're
Edgeworth.
Yes, thank you for your help.
No problemo. Just leave it to me.
Taxi driver, join the pie. April 6th, 12:57 p.m. That taxi drove way
God.
too fast. What's up?
I threw something. It's fine.
What's happening
Are
up
you
there?
Okay? There's a lot of chaos going on in this booth.
I'm just trying to clean up. It's fine.
You sound like you're making more of a mess.
Yeah,
No, my-
it kind of
my
sounds like
phone
the
just
more you
fell
do to
down.
clean up, the worse things get.
You know, if you were a taxi driver, as you really want to be, obviously, you couldn't make this kind of mess in your
You
cab.
get to meet a lot of people, all right?
you can't hotbox in the taxi.
No.
Not with that attitude.
That taxi drove way too fast. Like a certain small child from the previous games.
Oh my God, Pearl is the taxi driver.
I don't feel too good. Pearl is the taxi. Flintstones
Oh my
technology.
God.
Yeah, it's like a Flintstone style car.
Yes. Mr. Edgeworth, are you all right? Your face is really pale. Oh, are they implying that he's like car sick or that he's experiencing trauma from the like earthquake style turbulence? I don't know.
He's like, my father died in a taxi.
Fine. Deja Budes. The driver said they came to this house's garage.
This must be where those two men brought the box. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, look at the nameplate on the door.
The door.
The door. Is it gonna be bloody Shelley to Killer? Mazda B94, thank you.
Yeah, they went to Shelley to Killer's house.
Finally.
And it says D Killer on his door.
Everyone's very transparent in Japanifornia. It's quite refreshing.
Mazda B, thank you for the 5 bits. Tim Allen, Taxi Driver, is my favorite Phoenix Wright character. Tim Allen, Taxi Driver, is my favorite Phoenix Wright character. Okay.
Oh, God. Nameplate. Nani? Blaze the best! Speaking of joints.
Hang on. I have to... It's so delayed now. Say the line again.
Hang on. Nameplate? What? Blaze the best! Did you do it?
I did. Yes.
Yeah.
So this
Taking a
is
guess.
the chairman's house.
Does that mean that the one who kidnapped John was Blaze the best? Blaze should have already been arrested, though.
Well, he can still have a house. Ah, the garage door is unlocked.
They arrested the house.
You really do have a good eye for this sort of thing. I thought Maya was the one who was like going into shit.
Of course, there's his bike because he had that biker outfit.
Oh God, he's Ghost Rider. Smells like
Oh,
motor
shit.
oil. Maintaining that motorcycle must be Blaze's hobby.
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Mr. DeBest, we have visitors. Release the hounds. All right. Excuse me, we're coming in. Anybody home?
She's not a very good thief.
Excuse me.
Doing something like this is as if we're a couple of petty thieves. I am at minimum a great thief.
Be quiet. Right now, we're great thieves.
Oh.
Have some self-awareness.
Oh.
Wow. Advice that all the characters of this series could do with.
She scolded me.
What is this water coming out of my eyes?
It's raining.
Are these tears?
That's really cute. Nobody's here. For now, it looks as though we can get through this without being arrested. I can't go back to jail.
This isn't the time to be relieved. Now the real deal begins. You're looking at the real deal now, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go look for treasure. What?
We are looking for John, not treasure. You fucking weirdo.
All right, let's have a look at the box.
This large box. This must be it. This is probably the box that Mr. Powers said he had stolen.
Yeah? What?
I'm just thinking about how I should have said Shrek for the gods-themed episode of Drawfee. Nothing. It's fine.
Oh, you're looking at your Shrek Buddha?
Yes.
Okay.
I got distracted.
So John was stashed in this box and then transported all the way here.
Please don't talk about people as if they're objects. However, if that's the case...
Wait, what? She just said he was put in the box and then he was moved here. Like, what?
Probably something to do with the grammar she used
Yeah.
in Japanese. There's also a possibility that John is still somewhere in this garage.
Like, I get it.
I think he's the skull on the motorcycle.
Jesus. Okay, let's go look for him. Our honor as the great thief and her assistant depend on it.
Good grief.
right.
Charlie Brown. Good grief.
Ah, I found something good. Oh.
These are mechanics gloves. These
Death.
are fucking badass.
DEATH. And then
Like, do you think they'll notice if I just take these?
Right? I want these.
that would happen in Disco Elysium if
For sure. Man, you wear them during vehicle maintenance or when you're working with machinery. but
somebody
usually
needs
they
to
aren't.
remake the original Phoenix Wright or even an Edgeworth original story, except it's Disco Elysium style where all of your thoughts are interrupting the dialogue.
I think that's just called Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I guess so. They look really stained with motor oil.
However, they are also horribly stained with dirt
We
and
technically
flames.
we technically already arrested Ghost Rider if this guy is Ghost Rider. It would explain the fire.
Could the gloves have gotten this dirty just for maintaining the bike?
I don't really like Blaze, but these gloves are pretty cool.
All right, stop talking about the gloves.
Do you think we could come up with some reason to take these with us? Evidence.
When you say it like that, it makes it hard for me to take them as evidence.
Hey, no worries, Army of Star. Great to see you. Thank you so much for the well wishes and much love. Great to see you. Take care, okay? If you can't stick around for very long, it's all good. Mechanics gloves data jotted down in my organizer. We got some gloves, or at least we recognized that there were some gloves. Is that a boomerang? No. A shovel.
Secretly Australian.
Good day!
Oh, that's me. There are large tools hanging on the wall, such as a sledgehammer and a shovel.
Ooh. It's a lot bigger than the gavel Miss Courtney carries around.
Yeah.
If I ever become a judge, I'd want my gavel to be this big.
What are you compensating for? swinging such a huge gavel in court would be intolerable. Please don't.
She's like a Dark Souls, like shh, crushing
Gonna
it.
be fucking wielding it like a broadsword, yeah.
Aw, then I'll just swing the shovel that's beneath it instead.
That has no business being swung in court or elsewhere. Please don't.
What a fucking buzzkill.
Yeah, right. Let us swing a shovel if we want.
Do not swing a shovel inside a garage next to an expensive fucking motorcycle.
I feel
You're
like
not my real dad. I'll do what I want.
All right, Sebastian.
I feel like I was disciplined for swinging a shovel around at least once as a child. Because it's like, you don't, they like, you gotta dig, and I'm like, you've just given me what seems really cool to just throw around and like do stuff with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen Inuyasha.
Does that happen?
I mean, like, they've got cool staves and stuff.
I was like, does
And
Inuyasha...
when you hand a kid a shovel, it might as well be a cool staff.
It might as
Moroku
well.
has, like, a cool staff. And a butthole in his hand.
I don't know who any of that is.
But with
You fucking fake anime girl.
Yes, I'm always saying that I love anime. It's true. There's someone inside. Inside?
Knock, knock. Thump, thump. Thump, thump, crash. Is it John Deska?
Just makes me think of the shoveler from Mystery Man. John, we're coming to save you. It's probably the best, surely.
This is...
Kukukorewa. Oh!
Oh my god! Sebastian!
What the fuck?
Little baby boy!
He had already run off? Why has he been tied up?
Did his dad fucking tie him up?
What? Why?
Poor child! Numph...
This is Blaze's house, right? That would mean...
Yes, it should also be Sebastian's house. So then why is he...
Why...
This is... I've had this ending of a dating sim before, and I did not like it.
Well, I don't like
Hey,
this
go
either.
help him out.
If it has to do with ropes, just leave it to Kay. Here I go.
Okay.
A little pull over here and a quick tug over here. The funkiest punkiest, thank you for the 10 best. Little Karibo ruined the shovel fandom. I did nothing to the fandom.
You got everyone in trouble, Martin.
It's true.
You shouldn't be swinging around the fucking... Go.
Evil Sea Monkeys. Actually, a shovel has a lot of use in court, especially when Phoenix Wright is the defense attorney, LK. To quote Miles Edgeworth in Farewell My Turnabout, a round of applause is in order since the defense loves wishing such despair on itself. There's also the fact that both Miles Edgeworth and Adrian Andrews are both said choose death. And also, Phoenix Wright is always digging himself a bigger hole. So,
True.
we'll tug over there. Are you all right, Sebastian?
The best!
He looks a little worse for wear.
I can't believe both of Courtney's sons were kidnapped.
Why were you tied up in a place like this? How should I know?
How do you not know?
You guys don't know anything about me. It's because we don't know. That's why we're asking you.
I guess DeBest has sort of lost all faith in everything around him.
He's smart
How
enough
can't
to
you
do
read my
that.
mind?
He's completely shut up his heart. What the? I guess, yeah.
This is not Kingdom Hearts, okay?
She
Well, if it's
died.
come to this,
Of a broken heart.
all right. Don't get
Padme.
nerdy. I suppose I have no choice but to use that.
Ah, you mean...
I hate to do this when he's in such a fragile state. It's like kicking a man in the balls who's
He's literally
down.
been just tied up.
It's like kicking a man in the balls.
Are we gonna send him to the chess dimension? Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
Yep.
Will it be alright? Will he be okay? Will his fragile heart survive the chess dimension? His mind might...
Daijoubu
You know there's no oxygen in the chess dimension. His mind might break if you corner him too much, you know. We might break this guy.
I'll breathe logic into him. Yes, I'm aware of that. I'll try to be very careful. I will do my best. Yes. Good grief. Number 2. I wonder how this will turn out.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. I hate to do this when he's in such a fragile state, Edgeworth says with a smile on his face.
Oh, there's the butt.
You found it.
I found the butt!
Good
I've
job.
never held back against anyone before.
Normally, I would be child mercilessly.
After running out of the meeting room this morning, why would he be here of all places? You guys, you don't know how I feel!
Chess time.
Whoa! He's gone through a lot of shock. He must be on the verge of an emotional meltdown. Alright,
I'm here to make it worse.
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm
need
being
to- yes.
told by Demon, and thank you for the 5 bits, Demon. Save the game first, but definitely pick the third option. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Guess it's probably a game over. Ah! Master Dark trying to break my brain while I'm in a fragile state. Why is the Proto Badger 5,000 star chips? That's I mean, having said that, everybody's got lots of star chips right now, so I guess I shouldn't be too concerned.
I mean, I don't remember if you ever had a reason why you had it 5,000 in the first place, but I feel like if it was cheaper, people would do it much more often.
It's true. It should be more of an unexpected thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Jade says this could be tricky. I think you're right. It sounds from what a lot of people are saying in the chat, this is going to be a bit of a tough one, or at least a lengthy one. Because first of all, we've got 5 chess pieces we've got to go through. We've got a pawn. We've got a knight, and we've got.
I feel like for him, they should have made them checker pieces.
It is a shame. Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. I've never held back against someone before, and I'm not starting now. You posted what in the chat, Evil Sea Monkeys? Sorry. A pawn. Oh, you did. A pawn, a knight, a bishop, a rook, and a queen. Yeah? Like, no king, but he's basically got a whole chess set there. I used to love playing chess, but I was really bad at it.
Oh yeah, but I
was-
remember trying to play it as a kid with my siblings, but I was never
I've never been good at
even-
thinking ahead.
vaguely all right at it.
But then Final Fantasy Tactics, you're probably a pro.
Well, it's not like actual chess, you know. It's
It's
just
not.
It's just like moving the characters on the grid.
Right. You don't have restricted moves, I assume.
Yeah.
Bucketato says he doesn't have the king because he himself is the best. The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. It cost 5,000 because it has a shorter cooldown and no limit per stream when you first made it. Thank you, Void Adept, for explaining. I appreciate it. And Demon Cross, I was okay at it, but I'd get destroyed by anyone who's actually good. Yeah, anyone who actually put thought into it. I was just like, I like moving the chess pieces, and maybe
Yeah,
maybe I'll win.
I was always just proud of myself for knowing how the pieces move.
Yes, I was like, I can move in so many different ways because of the different combinations I can do. I wasn't thinking about which ones were the right ones.
Right. I'm just like, I can move the horsey.
Yeah, it was so fun. Now, in England, or at least, I don't think it was in England. I think it was just the way I used to call it, but the rook, that's the castle, right?
Yes.
I always just called it a castle. Maybe it's because I don't know what a rook is and why that is it.
I also don't know what a rook is, but I feel like I remember saying both as a kid, like rook or
Right.
castle.
Yeah. What is a rook? I'm going to look this up. I assume it's a form of castle. Rook. Obviously, it's bird. Rook definition.
I was today years old when I learned that it was a bird.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Here we are. Oh, no, this is just... It's also just a chess noun.
Yeah, literally, I'm just saying it's a bird and it's a chess piece.
Just call it castle. What are you doing?
Yeah. Why not just call it a castle?
Rook
That
equals
sounds way
tower,
cooler
maybe.
anyway.
I agree. Castle. Come on. You want to move your castle around.
Yeah.
The horse is a knight, which does sound cooler.
Yeah. But also, I just like calling it the horsey piece.
People are saying rook equals tower, castle tower.
Really? But how come, like, that doesn't come up as a definition for rook,
Let me
though?
look this up. Rook tower. No, even if I Google rook tower, why is castle called a rook? Castles are called rooks in chess because the word originates from the Persian word rook. Before they looked like castles, these chess pieces actually looked like chariots. And rook is what they called them in that original language. This wasn't the first name for the piece either.
Really?
So it wasn't even about being a tower, it was about being a chariot.
I wonder if the pieces used to look different then.
They must have. Let me look this up. Chess, original chariot piece.
I'm back.
Originally, the rook
Welcome
symbolized a chariot. Yeah. Persian war chariots were heavily armored, carrying a driver. Let me see if there's
We're
any
getting into
images.
chess lore.
Ah.
Well, I don't see anything that shows what they used to look like. Obviously, it's probably long since disappeared from memory, but... But Potato, you can't say castle just like that since the move of swapping king and rook is called castling already. As a matter of fact, there exists a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! A field spell which allows you to swap monsters between monster zones so you can align link arrows better. And I assume it's called castle or something, or castling. Alright. Wow. No, a lot of interesting chess trivia.
Y'all are some chess nerds.
I am the chess prince.
Alright. Did you say this?
Yes.
It can't be helped. At times like this, I must quietly listen to what he has to say.
He's like, I'm going to sit here and be a good friend.
God, it can't be helped.
So the Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Yes, chess has several variations over the years. It evolved over time, just like house rules for Monopoly. Yes, that makes sense. I'm sure a lot of board games are wildly different than what they used to be.
Do you guys have house rules for Monopoly?
I'm sure I did
I'm fine for
accidentally.
Free parking.
What's that?
Free parking, like you put extra money down on the board that people can pick up when they land on free parking.
Yeah.
Those sorts of things.
I definitely know of house rules. I don't think I ever actually.
That was one that I played regularly.
That is one that my family used to. Where it's like when you had to pay money for like taxes and stuff,
Right.
like that money would go, or like anything that was like a penalty, like that money would go in the middle of the board, and then whoever landed on free parking first would get
Nice.
There
everything
you
in the
go.
middle.
Yeah. It's a common one.
Mine was just you would lay down 2 bills of, I don't think it was 500, but that's a lot.
He's
This
leaking.
is a really cute sprite.
He's leaking a lot.
He's so cute.
I mean, I guess it makes sense with his dad being as moist as he
Yes,
is.
that's true. It is like father, like son. The apple doesn't drip far
This
from the
very
tree.
Ghibli tears is very cute.
Looks like
Mhm.
he's got like white fluid, like he's a android from Alien or something.
Not bad for a milk.
Yes. Did you say this line?
No one tells me anything. I'm always the only one being left out like an idiot.
And Kokono Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Sebi needs a hug. Or Sebi needs hugs.
You do.
Should I try to answer? I should try to answer his questions as best I can.
He just answered his own question.
Okay.
Or give him a hug.
No, the questions are better.
Considering how fragile he is, I won't have much time to spare. I'll need to ask about his true feelings and try to calm him down post-haste. I did
is
not read that
therapy
as
with Miles
post-haste. Woof.
Ash!
Wow! From what I've seen these past few days, you have absolutely no redeeming qualities.
Is that the option you wanted me to pick, Demon?
I thought he said
He said
something about a
third,
third option.
but I kind of wanted to say that anyway. There was only 2.
You
Okay.
just like I had the overwhelming urge to just call him a
I just
failure.
want to insult a child. Perhaps you should try
Oh, Demon said
starting
that was
over
it.
again as a human being.
Holy fuck.
Fucking stop being who you are.
Lena Kira bonked me. I was just doing what Demon told me, but I don't blame you for bonking me.
Martin was just taking orders.
I was.
Calm down. I'm not finished yet. God.
You're also a pathetic loser.
This is why you
Yeah.
suck.
And your parents don't even like you.
No way. I'm never gonna listen to you or anyone else again. The best. What the fuck, man? I just said the one thing that I shouldn't have said. Yeah.
Thank you for cashing in your Starship's Big Banter Corbin. Big Bants. Go back to TNA.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, go back.
Did you save? Jesus Christ.
I did save. That's why I did it.
Leave me alone already. I can't trust anyone anymore.
Immediate game over. Oh, it doesn't kill you.
Confound it.
I guess I gotta give the judge a drink, actually. Hang on.
Glong, 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 glong.
That was funny.
If you're okay,
Oh, it is game
continuing
over.
to
What?
Have this conversation, then I guess
No, it's not.
all right.
Well, it's just the restarting the chess dimension, probably.
Right. Restart the chess dimension.
I can't give up now.
Oh, that was an absolute Baja Blast.
That was a Baja
Now.
bomb.
Let's try this again. Day one.
First, there was an explosion. An explosion that filled Edgeworth's head with Baja Blast.
Tell me what's on your mind. Could you please tell me what's on your mind? I don't wanna. It's not like you listen to me anyways. You just said I'm a failure as a person. I can pretend to listen.
It's because he's bisexual.
Edgeworth is able to listen to a man because he's bisexual.
Yeah, wow.
I just redeemed that because yesterday was Big Shell Day, everybody.
Oh,
I forgot.
Happy Big Shell Day, everybody. The day that Articon
So that
and
would have been the
Snake-
day that was said, I
Oh,
think.
wow.
Oh, because he's bisexual, of course.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Sugoi. What's wrong? Normally you'd be shouting objection right about now. Hold it. My hand.
Oh.
We'll get through this.
You're serious? You're really gonna listen to what I have to say?
Azulmagia highlighted their message just to say Raiden and Rose have the worst relationship.
They do. I hate them
I mean, they
so
kind of
much.
barely have a relationship.
I
What's up,
hate
Jack?
them a lot. I can understand why you would hate Rose and Jack.
You remember what day it is?
Yeah. What a weird thing to say to your partner.
And she goes on about it the whole fucking time.
Yes.
The shock you went through after what happened with your father.
See, the Metal Gear Solid 2 was my first Metal Gear, and so I was much more forgiving of Raiden. I could see why people were pissed at
Oh, yeah, totally.
at Rose and at Raiden in general, but as someone who was introduced to that series and to the way those games played and the fact that these characters were having these very intimate conversations, I actually did kind of like, I didn't hate it. I just sort of was like, this is not a good relationship, but this is crazy that a video game has these characters having an argument while there's a fucking...
It was very different for a video game.
Yeah.
Especially then.
For its time. Like, it was a very interesting thing to combine soap opera sort of drama with a terrorist incident.
I just wish it was more interesting.
Yes, absolutely.
And if it wasn't, let me slip on more seagull poop.
It wasn't just Pops. This morning I lost everything.
Oh, you poor baby.
Was something
It
stolen?
might be with something stolen.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Oh, no.
You have been cornered.
No.
Uh-oh.
Do you understand?
Stop it already.
Do you understand? You've been cornered.
Just leave me alone already. I can't trust anyone anymore.
See, I don't know. I think we should have listened.
You're right.
If I make any pointless remarks, his mind will break.
This is why people are saying this one's long, I think.
Glong, glong, glong,
Even
glong,
so,
glong.
he's someone that cries easily.
Imagine being
Little
that.
crybaby. Little fucking crybaby who reminds me of someone.
Whether he's feeling down or he's losing his temper. Shut the fuck up. He'll be crying either way, so I won't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, I don't blame anyone who played Metal Gear Solid 1 and then picked up Metal Gear Solid 2 for being pissed, because, like, even within Metal Gear Solid 2, there's a bait and switch, because they start you off with Snake on the tank, on the prologue, and then suddenly that's not happening anymore. It's very frustrating.
I should try reading the emotion in what he's saying.
Tell me what's on your
Tell me.
mind. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Listen.
listen.
Blah, 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 blah. We have to be like Navi and hey, listen. Wait and see.
Listen.
Oh, you poor baby.
Poor baby.
I'm just a baby. I don't
Everything
have
I
any
have
money.
was given to me by Pops.
Pops gave me all these metaphorical chess pieces.
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. Just what am I supposed to believe in?
Believe in yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you can't believe in others, then at least believe in yourself. You'll need to gain experience on your own.
Oh.
But if you require wisdom, I can lend you a hand.
This is
Hold
interesting. This is interesting because it's always interesting to discuss what these cases mean in regards to Edgewood's character, and he's had the chance to sort of confront, his past and his father, but this is kind of like him confronting himself right after the whole Gregory death and feeling lost, and or even after Von Karma, after losing a father figure that just pulled back the curtain on all the bullshit, and he's telling him, you have to believe in yourself. You can't necessarily believe in other people. So it's cool to see Edgeworth sort of speaking to himself as well as speaking to this guy.
Ever since I got locked up, I've been thinking, am I too incapable to be a prosecutor? Incapable? Which one was it?
We should...
I think you say the first option.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
We correct him? Okay.
Because he's asking you.
That's true.
I believe incapable is the word you are looking for, you fucking idiot. You goddamn stupid child.
And that's my
Gotcha.
wisdom.
Judging your own ability is not an easy task.
I don't blame people for struggling on this one, because like when do you actually confront him? Like, it's interesting.
Sebastian, little by little you are growing. This is so sweet.
It is nice to see Edgeworth try to talk to this guy and actually get a breakthrough.
Being an asshole works sometimes.
Sebastian, would you tell me your side of the story?
But the emphasis is
I-
sometimes.
I understand. What should I talk about? He seems to have calmed down slightly. Good fucking pussy. I'd like you to tell me everything you know about the kid. I'm joking about Edgeworth being an asshole. I'd like you to tell me everything you know about the kidnappers.
He's dealt with like 3 kidnappings just in this past 2 weeks.
He's really good at his job, though.
Now then, tell me what you heard and saw.
Okay, so why were you tied up in your own home?
I would say, yeah, that one.
Why were you tied up in your own home of all places?
Whenever I see those screens, whenever I see those options where it's like these could branch off into different conversations, I'm like, which contextually would make the most sense to start with?
That's what I'd like to know. I'm the victim here. How would I know?
Wait and see.
Yeah.
I was really scared being locked up and alone, you know. Huh. Did your abductors happen to say anything to you? I don't really get it, but one of them said, "Don't we must blame the owner of this house, Mr. D. Killer."
Isn't the owner Blaze the best?
Blaze the
Yeah,
best?
it was
Yeah.
that one.
The owner of this house. Wouldn't that be Blaze the best? The best! Yo, Daddy? Huh? Pops! I get it. Someone who hates Pops must have taken me hostage.
Oh, dear.
Figured it out. Done so. Nailed it. No, considering the situation, that seems pretty unlikely.
So Blaze the Best is trying to cover his tracks, or is trying to keep Sebastian silent? I don't know.
The connection between Blaze and the kidnappers. This could be a useful clue.
All right, who
I
kidnapped
think
you?
who kidnapped you? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any idea who the kidnapper could be?
Because the objective seems like the last thing we should suss out.
Of course I don't. If I did, I would have told you already. Let me try using that clue. Blaze. Haha. A kidnapper can easily use his own home to hold someone captive. Sebastian, you were kidnapped by your own father. Ow. What? It can't be. Was he going to kill me because I was a nuisance?
Right, Arikios, you got a good point, because I forgot that Courtney is currently in the trial trying to stretch things out for like an hour or so.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember they were like, "We're gonna have a 15-minute break," and then we were there for like an hour.
Yes.
That's right, because so they must be trying to hide him so that the evidence that he has is missing,
So that
and
Justine
that way the
gets-
trial can be
Yeah.
ended. So he must be ransoming John,
Who? Blaze?
the kid.
Oh, the
Yeah, Blaze must be ransoming John. Are you a nuisance? Wait and see. Or of course not.
wait and see.
I don't remember what the question was.
It was,
Am I
am
a
I just a
nuisance?
nuisance? Was he gonna kill me?
Oh,
Oh.
and now you're ignoring me.
Oh, no.
You just came to laugh at me, didn't you? Oh, calm down. Ah, God, I waited too long.
Sorry,
Fuck.
guys.
Ow. Even so, he's someone that cries easily, so we already said this, I think.
We did.
Glong, 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 glong.
So, who kidnapped?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea? I already did this. Of course I don't. I'm gonna try using that glue. A glue! Ow. What? It can't
So, no, of course not.
be. Of course not. You fucking idiot. Would there be any reason for him to take your life?
Other than that, you suck.
Aside from that. If his son was found dead in his own garage, Blaze would be suspected immediately.
Maybe.
Ah! Naruhodo.
Where?
Then why was I kidnapped? Kidnapping his own son. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be after any ransom money. There must be some other reason why Blaze ordered the kidnapping. This could be a useful clue.
Alright, do you know the kidnapper's objective?
Do you know what the kidnapper's objective was? What are you saying? What else would a kidnapper want besides a ransom? Let me try using that clue.
Blaze had another objective.
Kidnapping his own son in order to demand a ransom wouldn't make much sense.
You
Wow.
make the payment from himself to himself.
Yeah, you're right. Did you notice anything strange when you got kidnapped? As soon as I answered their question, they just took me away. What did they ask you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Aha. Nice call.
They asked you a question? Tell me what they asked you.
Tell me.
Ah, don't glare at me like that. I think they asked me, do you know Courtney? Aha, naruhodo. Oh, so they think he's John.
Oh.
The pieces of the puzzle are starting to fall into place. Blaze
And the kidnappers did not intend to kidnap you. They're just stupid.
Fucking idiots.
Their objective was John Marsh. They were planning to kidnap Judge Courtney's son.
I mean, I can't judge them. I thought that picture of Nicole was John earlier.
Nobody knows what John Marsh looks like. They just keep kidnapping random people till they happen to grab him.
Really, this is Blaze's fault for not
Yeah.
prepping them, and also for not telling them that he has a son that looks like this.
In order to have Patricia Rowland declared not guilty.
Azul Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. So they broke into Blaze's house to kidnap someone already in the house. It's brilliant. And Denk Loots, thank you for following.
Christine has a son, and Warden Rowland gets declared not guilty.
Everybody has everything and I have nothing.
I suspect the kidnappers mistook you for John Marsh.
All of this was just a mistake.
He has the worst luck, and also he's dumb.
He's got the worst luck.
The worst. I don't have the option for that, unfortunately. Demon Cross, thank you for the 5 bits. Despite appearing in the game for all of 1 minute, they still end up kidnapping Maya.
Wait, maybe that's why back then.
Did you just remember something?
No, it's nothing. I'm useless anyways. Just leave me alone already. Okay, this is bad. He might be at his emotional limit.
Gotta get the Baja Blast.
Oh god. If I can get him to tell me what he remembered and try to calm him. I must get him to tell me what he remembered and try to calm him down as well.
Yeah, Azul Magia, thank
Calm
you.
down.
Thank you for the 5 bits, Azul Magia. Chest dimension intensifies. There it is. Based.
Based on how distressed Sebastian looks right now.
I wish he just said based, and then we would be like, yeah, the music is based. Edgeworth.
Sebastian is based.
No, Sebastian is
Debased.
cringe.
Sebastian de cringe.
Sebastian de cringe.
It must have been quite traumatic. I'll need to help him get back on his feet.
Azul Magia says, did you notice the intense music only plays for the DeBest family? Interesting. I guess because they have the most intense chess matches.
What did you remember just now?
I didn't remember anything about that guy.
I love Kung Fu
Wait.
Panda.
That man?
Wait.
Blaze?
Yeah, about Blaze.
Okay. Hops, right, Hops.
Yeah. Would that guy happen to be Blaze?
But Blaze?
That guy.
Phoenix de Blaze?
Darn it! Ah! Oh, so this is the difference between me and someone who's earned his prosecutor title.
I've been wanting to ask you, why did you become a prosecutor?
What does it matter? I'm not fit to be a prosecutor anyway. The fuck?
It fits me quite well.
Look at me. Oh,
Say something.
really? Was I supposed to say something there?
I don't think so. You must have some reason for choosing this path, right?
No, it's not like that. It wasn't anything special. I became a prosecutor for a really insignificant reason. Dick.
Wait and see,
Yeah.
because I don't think those seem...
Those options look bad.
Yeah. It was just a personal reason.
Just like you, I too became a prosecutor for a personal reason.
Marin, just out of curiosity, if you weren't doing like a gag voice, what do you think Edgeworth's hair sounds like?
Hey, don't ask me that.
Oh,
Why?
I'm just curious, because like I assume when you read this, you heard it in your mind. I wondered if you... Because in my head, he goes like, huh.
Yeah, something like that.
Something
In my
snarky.
mind, I can't unhear the
Huh? Is that true, Descar? But you're a really successful prosecutor. I'm sure that Pops, the PIC chairman, would have been more proud of you than me.
Oh, PIC actually stands for Pops in Charge. Kenwood, thank you for the 100 bits. You know, Sebastian, I'm something of a prosecutor myself. You wanted to join the PIC?
You wanted your father's approval.
Approval, okay.
Yeah, probably though.
That's right.
Because he's like,
'Cause he
I
just
too
said
wanted my daddy to love me.
Right.
I see. So you wanted your father's approval. Wow. Oh, I thought... There's like a video that a friend of ours shared of a boomer eating increasingly hot chili peppers, and he makes this noise that goes ow every time he eats one. So now whenever I see Sebastian go ow, that's just all I think. Anyway, I thought that if I became the best prosecutor, he'd be proud of me. That's why
You got a great buzz.
I just wanted to help out Pops as much as I could.
Spectral Milkford, thank you so much for resubscribing at tier 2 for 16 months in a row. 17 total. Amazing. Thank you, Spectral. That's a year and a half, at least.
Would you happen to be protecting your father? What? I don't have any reason to protect someone like him.
Ah.
Boo.
Didn't you want to help
Didn't you
your father?
want to help your father? Yeah.
Thank you, Erikios, for catching in the Proto Badger.
Didn't you want to help out your father as much as you could? Ow. Just once, I only wanted to be useful to Pops. Just this once. That way, I could help him regain his reputation.
Reputation. Should
Yeah.
we correct him again?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
He wants it.
You seem to be mixing up your words again. The word you're looking for is reputation.
Yeah, because I guess the issue was that nobody was correcting him before. Nobody was
Yeah.
actually calling him to task.
He knows he can trust you and you correct him.
Luke the Boss, thank you for the 3 bits. This background looks like something out of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Chess Dimension. The Chess Realm.
No one's ever told me that before. Your father, who has strayed from his path, continues to add to his crimes. Even knowing that, do you truly want things to stay the way they are? But in that case, just what am I supposed to do? You should triumph over your father, who has treated you like a fool.
Luke the Boss, thank you for the 3 bits. Loser gets turned into a chess piece. That's very Rio
Oh.
Bakura of you.
You must stop Blaze before he commits another crime.
Boing.
I never thought of it that way. I want to triumph over Pops. Suck it, Daddy. Somehow it seems he's calmed down. He's calmer.
Duskbringer 13, thank you for the
He's
5 bits. Now that you say it, Chess Dimension does look like Chaos Zone. Is that the Song of the Hedgehog?
Now's my chance to ask him about Blaze's secret.
Well, Bakutato in the manga, Bakura would put people's souls into little miniature RPG figures. So, in my opinion, very Bakura. I guess not Rio Bakura, but he did play with them.
I will give Sebastian the courage to stand up to his father.
So if Edgeworth is supporting Sebastian, does that make him a Sebastian Stan?
Yes.
Star of the Winter Soldier? And...
No, I know what you did.
Okay. Kenwood, Oh. Thank you, Demon, for bonking me. But deserved, to be honest. Kenwood, thank you for the 100 bits. Prosecution is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Is it possible for me to learn this power? Not from a defense attorney. Okay, what's Blaze and Patricia's connection?
Was there some connection between your father and Patricia Rowland?
I'm the only one in the pungent.
That
so
is not
far.
true.
That says
Somebody
right there
else
are now
was in the
one
pungent.
punsters.
But somebody else deserved to be put in the pungent. I think it was
Well, they got
Volcanic
out.
Cash,
They got off.
Oh. I'm sorry, I don't really know.
Every tiny bit helps. Can you remember anything at all?
I think sometimes they would interact with each other during work, but
Was it something else? Or should I
wait and
wait?
see.
Maybe a wait and see.
Yeah, he's crying. No?
Oh. And now you're ignoring me. You just came to laugh at me.
Whoops.
You fucking asshole. Calm down. God. You waited.
Calm down, God.
He cries. Is that
He is crying.
Okay, Blaze and Patricia.
Thank you, Luke the Boss, for cheering 3 bits. Okay, you adding that last part? Hilarious. Oh, the tragedy.
I'm sorry.
Was there something else?
Yeah.
But is there something else on your mind?
Oh. Apparently, Pops is the one who recommended Roland to be the warden.
Oh, was there a reason for Blaze to recommend her?
Probably because she's got that really cool jacket. And unlike me, Pops actually cares about her.
You have a pretty cool jacket.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
see.
wait and see.
Wait
Yeah.
and see, yeah.
He's crying. Well, Pops has known her since he first became the chief prosecutor after all.
What was he like when he was the chief prosecutor?
Oh, Pops was amazing. He looked over every single piece of evidence that went through the prosecutor's office.
He looked over every single piece of evidence. This could be a major clue. A clue,
Where is the
Desione.
evidence?
Yeah.
It seems that the evidence regarding Patricia Rowland never made it to trial. It's the duty of a prosecutor to watch over the evidence. Did you take care of it properly?
That's not it. Just listen to what I have to say. Listen. I'm listening. I thought I would keep it in the safest place I knew. What have I done?
What have you done?
He seems to have become unsettled again. I suppose I should lend him a hand. Hold it! Did you give the evidence to Blaze? The place you thought would be the safest. Would that have been Blaze's de best's hands?
Oh, He told me it would be safer if he took care of the evidence.
This son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, but he has betrayed your trust in the worst way possible.
I like to think betraying his trust as a father is worse than his betraying his trust as a person to hold evidence
As a
for.
prosecutor.
Yes.
Miles Edgeworth has weird priorities.
Look, he doesn't care about his family very much.
He's like, listen, I've been betrayed by fathers left and right.
Yeah. That just
once your
happens.
father dies, ultimate betrayal. Pops, why would he want to hide the evidence?
And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Lots of love for Sebi. Thank you for the 5 bits for Sebastian.
Bits for Sebastian.
To leave the trial
Make
undecided.
him stop crying. Yeah. Sebastian will only stop crying if you give him $100.
Yeah. Every bit is one fewer tear. Honestly, it's same, you know? I would
Yeah.
stop crying if someone handed me $100.
I don't know. I got a minimum amount for stopping crying, and that's usually
Well,
1,000.
Norman
you
Reedus.
know.
I cry a lot, so I just make up for it in quantity.
Okay. Yeah, for me, it's definitely about quality of crying.
Yeah, you gotta have like a good quality cry. I have the quantity cry.
Blaze's objective was to have Warden Roland found not guilty by obscuring the truth. Sebastian, you were used by your father.
One more.
It's possible that Blaze DeBest has the evidence with him. Furthermore, we still have no idea where John is. I must return to my investigation post-haste. However...
Right, we could give him the 5 bits. I want to wrap him up with a blanket and give him a mommy cuddle hugs. Poor baby.
Did Blaze DeBest not get arrested at the end of the last
I could have
case?
sworn.
So wouldn't they just find the evidence with him?
Oh, yeah.
You'd think. Unless he put it somewhere and
Unless
just
he
didn't...
did something with it, yeah.
Shiro Yamoto says, is the ocean a soup? Soupy, you're our authority on this.
It is.
A lot of
I think
ingredients.
it's a
Salty soup. Very salty.
Yeah. There's
Healing.
actually, there's straight up a quote in Final Fantasy XIV where someone's like, the ocean is the soup of life.
All the world's a soup.
And I was like, damn, it's Final Fantasy dropping the soup lore.
Got added that to my soup codex.
Yeah.
This is all my fault. What am I gonna do now?
We have to update Soupypedia.
Seeing him like this, I can't just leave him be. Oh, so translated. He's still suffering in the gap between his ideal and reality. He will never move on until he figures out how to live his own life. Tell him, Edgeworth, yas. And then apply it to yourself.
Live your the best life.
The best! Sebastian is about to... Sebastian is about to face his greatest trial. Perhaps this is fate. I shall give him the push forward that he needs.
I'm gonna push him. Wow.
Will you continue to ignore the truth, just like your father?
Demon Cross sending himself to the pungeon there. I feel like I might have asked the wrong question.
What did you ask again?
I asked, will you continue to walk the same path as your father?
You're probably okay.
Okay.
Please, stop it already. I don't want your putty. Just leave me alone. Pity. I believe pity is the word you're looking for.
You're pity in my hands.
Oh, really? I also have my own reasons for wanting to speak with you. There was a time when I too did not seek the truth and continued to run away with it.
From it. Yeah, I'm
From
taking
it.
this truth and I'm leaving.
I took
He
it, I
eloped
ran
with the
with
truth.
it. I love it so much. However, thanks to a certain friend, I was able to realize my mistake. That's nice. You're lucky, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't have anyone like that.
I will show you.
Oh, he's gonna show him the way.
Think you can tell him you will show him the way?
We're gonna be his dad.
Miles DeLorean.
Oh, this is so cute. No. Oh, God. Miles, no. Why are they ignoring Sebastian, Capcom? Why? He's this man's father. Okay. No, this young
He's
man's
this
father.
man's father.
He's this tiny man's father. If you have the courage to stand up, I'm turning on my air conditioning. I will show you the way, because I'm blushing. It's
Do
really
you have the
cute.
courage to stand up and turn on your air conditioning?
Are you a bad enough dude to make the room cooler?
Put that on a cracker, dude.
Mazabi94, thank you for cashing in the gay lovemaking during that.
Ew.
I know, that's what I was confused with.
What?
Well, because you did just talk about your friend.
No, that was the...
I know.
Okay. Only if you have the... Okay. Only if you have the will for it, though.
The Alzamaga, thank you for the 5 bits. It's so weird that this game has so much character building, and the last case of the previous game was just LMAO extraterritoriality. Am I right, fellas? For 5 days straight. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you it's because the last game sucks.
That's the issue.
Wow. It is kind of crazy, though, like, how different the two are in terms of writing.
It's
And
really...
quality.
Yeah, it's really stunning, and you can feel it through even, not to say that the fan translation is rough, but there are times when it's very translatey, but it still conveys the strength of the story.
Yeah. Only if you have the will for it, though. I don't want to be like Pops.
It's almost like the last game was just trying to be as annoying as possible.
It did feel like it at times.
I mean, I guess they were trying to build a completely new gameplay.
No, there's
And,
no
like-
excuse for that. Like,
Okay.
I mean,
point and click games have been around for ages.
all right. All right. I don't know what game Shu Takumi has made or worked on since then, or before
They
then.
didn't build anything from the ground up. They just said, what if it was a point and click? That's all.
All right. Well, anyway, he wants to surpass his own father. I was talking about the engine. I understand his feelings clearly now.
I just don't think there's any good excuse for the plot.
No, that's the thing. It's no excuse.
What are you going to do now?
You think?
Maybe
Or
the
will you
process.
I think it's the
continue on? Yeah.
prosecutor one. I think that question sounds like one you end with.
I need to go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right
Sure
back.
thing.
Sorry.
Sure thing. Do you need a break at all, Soupy?
Yeah, I will also be right back
All
in that
right.
case.
We'll take a minute here. Yes, Ace Attorney Investigations 2. So far, been a brilliant game. I've been really into it. I have loved playing this one. This is probably, aside from the first game, just because that one is for a long time that was the main one that I played, and I think that first game is still fantastic after we replayed it. This one's probably my second favorite, if not equally as good as that first one. I think it's a very strong showcase of Edgeworth and his world and his life and the people close to him, except for Phoenix. No, none of that. We didn't get any of that. I wish we'd gotten like a third game where Phoenix could have been directly involved, and it would have been like, I would have resented the first game less. Head of the Harem, yeah, it's rough. I feel real bad about Dakota Kai. And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Miles taking Sebi and carrying him under his arm. This is my son now. Mazabi, that's why I did it. Through the power of Phoenix's love, Miles Edgeworth became a changed man. I did want Maya he, Maya who. Sorry for the confusion. What's happening? You did what? I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, it's... Ooh, there we go. Thank you so much for cashing in your star chips there with the Alaskan Hero. There's some Maya he, Maya who for you, Mazabi. Mr. Lucky13, thank you for the 5 bits. Hope to see your next GX review soon. Miss how much you make fun of Bastion. Hopefully soon. The last one came out about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I'm looking forward to getting more out. Ochan35, thank you for the follow. I'm currently focusing on Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, episode 84, trying to get that out ASAP. Yeah, Sammy Guevara doing the what was he even doing off the ladder? What was he doing? It was some sort of moonsault. Was it a moonsault? I can't remember. It was like a splash of some sort. It wasn't a splash, obviously. That would have been safer. Oh, it was when Mazabi redeemed the gay lovemaking. I see. Okay. That makes sense. I completely understand the context now. Thank you, Mazabi. No worries, Stolas. I won't be rushing. It's all good. Was he doing a Phoenix Splash? Really? Yeah, I mean, I guess yeah. From the top of a ladder on a guy that's right down there, though, like, I don't blame the guy, was it Scorpio, for not taking the move. That there's no safe way of pulling that. Phoenix 630. Yeah, what on earth? First of all, if it was a Phoenix Splash, that alone is a lot. to do off a ladder to a guy standing up. What? And like from what I remember, like it was like the first 5 minutes of the match as well. So they hadn't even built to that. There was nothing to pop for. It just happened. I don't know. There are times when that works, and there are times when it doesn't, and that simply didn't. In any way. But you know what? Marin's tweeting about this. Playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2, and Miles is giving Sebastian the speech in Case 5 and Keyboard Smash. So I guess Marin likes this. Duskbringer, you're probably missing the wrestling that I'm talking about. There was a match on AEW this past week for a title where there was a ladder match, and the gist of the ladder match is that you climb the ladder, you grab the thing, and you win it. No pinning, no submissions. You don't do like obviously you do wrestle your opponent, so you keep them down long enough to go up the ladder. But anyway, this guy did a crazy move off the top of a ladder that completely missed because there was no way for the guy to take it safely without risking himself getting hurt. So the guy just sort of landed, and it was just it was stupid. It was an unnecessary risk to his health and to his opponent's health, but you knew this was going to break Marin in a good way, and you're so glad to see them finally get here. Yeah, I'm grateful because Marin obviously loves these characters and loves Edgeworth a great deal, and they've wanted to play this game for a long time. Juice Robinson is now in Bullet Club. When did that happen?
I'm here.
Welcome back, Soupy. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
And hear you. All right, we're just waiting on Marin.
Okie dokie.
I tell you, Death Stranding, I love that game, but I think I feel, I don't know, the streaming it makes me want to do things quicker. I should just take my time, because I feel like if I took my time, I wouldn't rush things and they wouldn't go badly.
I mean, but sometimes when it goes badly, that's the funny part.
That's true. People did really enjoy me getting stuck in the river and then losing almost everything. They took my stuff,
God.
Soupy. I'm really upset. Those bad guys took my stuff.
Did you get it back?
No, they still
Oh, no.
have it. Like, the game is mocking me because
Can
it's
you
telling
get it back?
I believe you can, because it shows you where they put it. Like, they take your stuff and they put them in these post boxes, and the game just keeps alerting you that until you restart that quest, you can choose to restart it and spawn the items back at the source. Those guys just have it. So you can go get it.
So you can go, like, steal it back.
You can go steal it back, but that also risks, going to dealing with those guys again.
Yeah, but you can't just, like, let them steal your shit.
It's true.
Otherwise, they're just gonna keep stealing your shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to teach them a lesson. The Azel Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. The first game definitely was trying to be annoying by inserting Larry and Oldbag in 3 of the 5 cases. You're talking about the first investigations game. But more than that, nothing about it felt like it was an explicitly Edgeworth game. It just felt like a game Edgeworth was in. You could probably replace Edgeworth with Phoenix and have the same game, and apparently they replaced Emma with Edgeworth to begin with. Right.
Yeah, it could have been literally anybody.
Right, you mentioned it was going to be an Emma game, right?
Something like that.
Gosh. Somebody mentioned that. You can get them back fairly easily. Yeah, Kenwood, I'm pretty sure we can probably just sneak in and grab the stuff. Like, mules, I create my own problems in Death Stranding, to be honest. The mules are actually quite easy to avoid. I'll be sneaking up behind them and I'll be like...
in a river.
Yeah. They're easy to avoid. If the river wasn't there, I could have just kept going. I need to do that, Arikios. I do need to upload more VODs.
I think that's kind of been like a lifelong problem for like humanity.
Yes. Ace Attorney...
If like the rivers just weren't there, we could just keep going.
Right. Lena,
What are you gonna say about Ace Attorney?
It's alright. Martin, you literally create your own problems since you have to fabricate ladders and trucks yourself. I literally do, unless I pick up the ones left behind by other players. Marin's taking a while.
Maybe they got lost on the way to the hot box.
I hear moving. They were tweeting about Edgeworth giving the speech, so I know that they are excited about this. Demon Cross retweeting art of the pretty Final Fantasy 14 ladies.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I do love pretty Final Fantasy 14 ladies.
There's so many pretty people in Final Fantasy 14.
Indeed.
It's true.
Everybody.
I'm a pretty person in Final Fantasy 14.
It's true.
You are. And a pretty person in real life.
It's
That's
true.
not true.
It's true.
Do you still intend to continue as a prosecutor? I don't really know. It's not like I became a prosecutor on my own. Hello, Meatball.
Neat.
Because of that, do I even have the right to continue being a prosecutor?
You gotta fight for your right
Decide for that yourself.
to party.
Whether or not you continue as a prosecutor is something you must decide for yourself. Only you can determine your path in life. I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. Because if I give up now, I know I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life. People. So, he wants to continue to live as a prosecutor. I shall keep his will in mind. Aw,
Demon.
he's so cute.
Demon, thank you for the 5 bits. Also, going back a bit, I want a third investigations game where Miles has to both fight against Phoenix in one case and also defend
Ooh.
Phoenix from being found guilty in another case.
God, I would love
Ooh,
that.
I think you could fit a third game.
That's some hot shit right there.
Yeah, I think it would work really well. I think that he deserves a trilogy.
Sebastian says that he wants to surpass his father and continue to be a prosecutor.
A prosecutor to surpass Metal Gear?
In other words, he wants to be a different prosecutor from his father. It's the first answer he's arrived at on his own. I'm sure if he has the will, he'll find his way.
And
What are you going to
then,
do
what are you
now?
going to do?
What do you plan to do from here on?
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? First, I'm returning this red jacket. I'm not fit to wear it.
He's an obelisk blue guy anyway.
Clothes fake the man. I think that's what Pops used to say. He knew all along I was fake.
Wait, was Blaze the best in The Kingsman? It's clothes make the
Clothes
man.
make the man. It's not fake. The saying is clothes make the man. You are what you wear.
You are a red jacket.
I am a
You
cravat.
are a red jacket. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've learned something new yet again. Yeah, yes. All you have to do now is become a prosecutor who is fit to wear that jacket. Or you have a way to go. Yeah, I'll do my the best! The best! That way no one will ever make fun of me again.
I don't think that will be possible.
Yeah.
You'll always be made fun of.
But you can reduce the things you will be made fun of for.
But
Get that down.
how can I get people to accept me? What do I do? I don't know what to do.
Some of us weaponize the people who make fun of us into making people laugh and becoming comedians on the
Called
internet.
trauma, baby.
There you
Some
go.
of us just laugh back at the people. For goodness sake, don't you remember your own words? Time for me to use that clue. Perhaps his own will can show him the way.
You don't want to be like your dad.
As a prosecutor, didn't you want to walk a different path from your father? Certainly the path you have chosen is not an easy one. Nevertheless, you still chose to live as a prosecutor. In that case, it should be clear to you what you need to do.
Smash.
Ah! The best! My feelings.
This is the
I
last
still-
logic chess. Oh,
Wow.
salute to the logic chess.
I still question how I live my life to this day. But you, Sebastian, have found your own answer.
To chess.
So believe in yourself, prosecutor to best.
I.
The best!
He was mistaken for John and kidnapped by Blaze's underlings. And after his father stole his evidence, he lost his confidence as a prosecutor. The emotions he's going through must be more painful than anything I could imagine.
I think you
Way
can
worse
imagine.
than being there
I
while your
can't
dad
even
is killed.
fucking imagine my dad being that big of an asshole. At least I wasn't related to the guy, you know? Jesus. It's taken longer than I thought, but with that, I fucking won against a child. Checkmate. Oh, suck it
I
to
made him
best.
cry.
I made him cry a lot, yeah. Suck it.
Who's the winner? Me.
Go suck eggs in hell to best.
Logic chess complete. Time to duel? He dashed out of here at full speed, yelling, "Duel!"
My son to be. I proposed him to be my son, but he did not give answer to me. It seems if there's one thing he's the best at, it's running away. Put Edgeworth in pun jail.
The best!
April 6, 1:15 p.m. outside Grand Tower, Tower Plaza.
First is, we're running out of time.
I don't think a hype train was going. I think we were close to a hype train. I don't think we actually got it, did we?
I don't think so.
I don't
would've
remember a
You would have
hype
been
train.
flipping out about kissing if we had.
Well, we were important Sebastian things were happening.
Absolutely.
so-
Yeah.
We should check in with Mr. Shields.
Oh, right.
I'd also like to know what the situation is like on their end.
But Mr. DeBest ran off again.
Well, fuck that kid. We'll just give them the new information we discovered. Franziska will take his place.
I wonder if that's going to be enough.
It can't be helped. Since he ran away, there's nothing more we can do.
Demon, thank you for the 5 bits. I love that you picked up on what this means to Edgeworth. I saw this as essentially his final battle against the Shade of Von Karma, as well as helping someone who is in as miserable of a position as he was. Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful.
It's a very strong choice because Edgeworth is obviously someone who has kept those feelings at bay, and as that the child version of himself just is probably a very quiet part of his personality, and so having to confront it is cathartic.
And now he has a weird kid.
Everybody wins.
Yes, Queen.
Yes,
She
Queen.
has returned.
I guess I'll just say it again. If there's no murder weapon, you can't prove that anyone was murdered at all.
That guy died of his own volition.
Just because we don't have the murder weapon doesn't mean the defendant is innocent. It seems you wish to taste the sting of my whip.
Yeah.
Mr. Attorney, this trial, how much longer will it take? Because it seems like it hasn't gone anywhere at all for a good while now.
Well, sorry, but that stubborn prosecutor over there just doesn't seem to understand.
Until I am satisfied. Watcha. This whip will lash out at you as many times as I see fit.
By now, she's probably whipped me once for every year I've been alive. I've been whipped
34 times?
36 times.
36 times.
Miles, what's taking you so long? Even though we're just stalling for time, Uncle Ray can't keep this up much longer.
I really hope Miles is just like, ooh, actually, he's probably getting his ass whooped right now.
Let's
so I
wait.
gotta take transide.
Whoops, excuse me. A phone call. Mind if I take this? A little bird is chirping somewhere. Would
Please,
somebody
God.
please?
Answer the fucking phone.
There are signs!
I will allow it.
What's up?
What's up? Hey, Franny! Franny! Toss his phone.
What? What?
Toss
Hello?
his- What's up? What's up?
He's in the phone call dimension. They're both in the phone call dimension.
Oh.
Oh, Miles, it's you. How's it going over there? What's up?
What's up? We found Sebastian.
Oh, and the knife and chisel?
It seems he handed the evidence over to Blaze to Best. It's very likely that Blaze knows the whereabouts of the murder weapon, and it's probably up his own ass.
Ex-chairman de Best. But why would Blaze?
That I don't know yet. However, there may be some hidden connection between Patricia Rowland and Blaze.
I assume the PIC is involved. Evil Sea Monkeys, imagine if it was Shelley the Killer calling Ray Shields saying, yeah, sorry, but I can't let Miles Edgeworth ruin your moment of fame of getting whipped, so feel free to suffer for a good while longer. Definitely. Gotcha. In that case, I'll issue a subpoena for Blaze de Best right away.
Get his ass.
Isn't he already arrested? Like, what? I'll grill him personally.
Yeah, but they still probably have to, like, formally
Right.
request
They
him.
probably do, yeah.
I will continue to search for the missing evidence, and for John as well.
Try to hurry it up, would ya? Five Tibbers points out that he doesn't say anything about the kidnapping, implying he just found Sebastian, who stole it on Blaze's orders. It's certainly...
There's plenty of time. I mean, like, this isn't even
Yes.
Blaze's trial, so that's something they can add to Blaze's trial.
We're at our wits' end over here. It feels like the verdict could be handed down at any moment.
Understood. How much longer can Judge Courtney's heart hold out?
How much longer can your heart hold out?
Longer now. I know she's in a lot of pain. I've got to hurry.
So, how's the trial going? Did they say what's up?
Yeah, I said what's up, just like you said it was fucking great.
I stole that from the internet.
What's up? Oh god, the internet? That's how you remember that?
And I think it was beer as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't drink, so... Not beer. God, that's poor people drink. Blaze will be taking a stand. I don't know how things will turn out, though.
He'll do anything from hiding. No, he'll do anything from hiding evidence to kidnapping. He really is nothing but trouble.
Could you imagine Miles with a PBR?
No.
Absolutely not. I agree. I would never drink a PBR. We should probably take another look at the evidence concerning him.
I would like a game
I
similar...
think he'd be a craft beer snob, though.
Totally.
That's true. He might beer his own. Beer his own? Brew his
Beer
own.
me.
Here's his own brew.
Bear me strength.
Yeah, Lord Beer
Beer
Me
Me
Strike.
Strength.
Fucking, but what if there was an Edgeworth game similar to Apollo Justice when Edgeworth got disbarred and he became kind of a bum, but he looked exactly the same, but it was holding a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Every character who recognizes him sees the PBR. They're just like,
Are you okay?
how
Wow.
far are you fallen?
You know that it gets even worse when he puts it in a brown paper bag. They're like, oh my god. I agree. No, we already said that.
Okay, leave it to me. First, here's the latest evidence fresh from the scene.
Oh, girl, spill that tea. They're the gloves from earlier. I'm certainly curious about them. Anything else?
The case files from the IS-7 incident. If I recall, Blaze was also involved in this, right?
Indeed. He was involved in destroying the evidence. For now, let's keep this on hand.
IS-7 incident documents jotted down in my organizer.
Now then, is there anything else?
I want to look at that organizer. Oh, that is the... Okay. IS-7 incident documents. Case files from the incident 18 years ago. Date of the event, 12/24/2000. Prosecutor Manfred von Karma, defense attorney Gregory Edgeworth, victim Isaac Dover, defendant Jeffrey Master. Crime scene, Dover's body was discovered inside Mr. Master's mansion. Related persons, Delicia Scones, Catherine Hall, Dane Gustavia. Remarks, there are no clues to whereabouts of Dover's son, or Gustavia's son, who until the day before the incident regularly visited at Mr. Master's mansion. So who the hell are they? These kids!
One of them is Larry Butts.
Of course! Last
They're
but
both
not...
Larry Butts somehow.
No, one of them is
One
Connie
of-
from Attack on Titan.
It's Larry
Oh,
Butts.
yeah.
It's
Larry
Larry...
Butts and Connie.
It's Larry Butts and Barry Lutz.
Ah, yes.
Of course, last but not least, we've got this!
It's Larry Butts and Harry Butts.
Oh, this is the Yatagarasu's badge. Okay. I'm talking about things related to Blaze. Please be serious.
But aren't you always going around presenting random evidence to Mr. Edgeworth?
No. Well,
That's...
I always love when the player's gameplay sort of gets acknowledged by the narrative. Like, I know I keep bringing it up, but in Disco Elysium, where Kim is like, "You're always running everywhere. I can't keep up. What is going on?"
breaking that fourth wall. Where did you come from? How did you come from there, Sebastian? You came behind us. What?
What?
Sebastian.
Ah, what are you doing here?
Ah!
The best!
Ah!
He ignored us. He's getting on a bus. I think it's going to Zhengfa.
Oh,
Okay.
he doesn't have money for bus fare.
Oh, he's a
Oh,
costume.
they're kicking him off the bus.
Oh, wow, he's reaching inside that trash can.
Where's my bus fare?
Okay, he ignored us.
He came out of the Grand Tower. What was he doing in there? See, it was a valid question.
It was. Let's go investigate what Mr. DeBest was up to.
The best!
He tried to take
Alright.
the bus. And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Pretty difficult son you got there, Miles.
Put him on a leash, sir. Yes, all right. Let's go. Come on.
He's like, do I need to take parenting classes?
How to parent adult children. The hatch is open.
To be fair, everybody in these games needs to take parenting classes,
True.
let's be honest.
Yeah. He's like, proud parent of a prosecutor.
It might be Mr.
The best!
who opened it.
Fuck off. Did Sebastian come in here?
Mr. Edgeworth, over there. The safe's open.
Is he in it?
Did he come here to open that? Is he in there? Let's examine it thoroughly. He just kind
Okay.
of puts his hand in there and goes slap, 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 slap.
There's something inside the safe.
The fuck is that shit? Let's have a look.
Thanks for clipping that, demon.
I wonder what it sounds like. All right. There are some documents in here.
It's just a bunch of papers and... Huh? There's a photo here, too.
Oh, it's a picture of this fucking guy.
Huh? That's Mr. Knightley.
Horace Knightley, the president's bodyguard. I'm a bad enough dude to save the president.
And part-time giraffe.
and full-time horse.
Shout out to Soupy for the one character, aside from Nicole, I guess, that you got to voice today. Why is his picture here? And why are all of these papers? And what are all these papers for? Why
I have
are
to
all
make
these
myself
papers
cry,
for?
though.
Why are the
Why?
papers?
Why are
Why
they?
paper?
I don't know. Guess we'll have
Paper.
to read the documents to find out.
Why?
I'm all but
Who is
certain.
this
there's a
talking, God?
I'm all but certain.
It's
I'm
free real
all but
estate.
certain there is a connection between Knightley and Dogen.
Apparently that safe is free real estate, according to Stolas. Thank you for cashing in your star chips.
Dogen's chess partner, whose identity remained unknown until now.
So wait, this is the warden.
Was actually Knightley all along. That is proof enough.
No, I'm saying that the person writing, surely it's the warden, right? This is the evidence.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Tomorrow I shall interrogate him in the warden's
Yeah,
office.
she would have said my
Yeah.
office.
Oh,
Hey.
we're reading the letter. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'll get him to confess that he's one of Dogen's henchmen. That thing he laid to rest near the flower bed 12 years ago.
Now we gotta go check out that flower bed, I guess.
You simply must retrieve it. This seems to be a report about Knightley.
Not to mention, it was apparently written before Knightley was killed.
Horace Knightley was murdered while he was being interrogated in the warden's office. Probably attacked by a bunch of rabid weasels.
No, that would never happen.
Judging from the contents, this document was probably written by Patricia Rowland.
She said, hey, you got weasels on your face. I knew it.
The question, however, is who this report was addressed to. I knew you were going to pick up that Albuquerque reference. I'm so proud of you.
Ah, the owner of this safe is... the name for the viewers changes all the time, Martin Zidon. I forget if we have a name for them. I mean, in
You're his fuzzy balls.
no, in in these streams they should be just the jury, I guess. People of the court. I
The
don't
gallery.
know. The gallery.
gallery.
You're the
Yeah.
gallery. There you go, guys. The owner of the safe is
Or the toilet freaks.
no.
The toilets.
Phoenix is a toilet freak. We're all toilet freaks.
The conductor blazed to best.
I'm not.
We're all toilet freaks.
It's,
So
it's
this-
the one thing we all truly have in common.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all freaks for the toilet.
We've
So-
all used one at least.
This
We love
proves-
toilets. Love using them. Nothing better than a good toilet.
This proves that Miss Rowland and Blaze are connected.
Indeed. However, it's not just the two of them. I saw your face first.
Of course you do.
Blaze DeBest and Patricia Rowland were searching for Dogen's henchmen.
Alright, you can thank you for the 5 bits. We are the Peanut Gallery. Sir Dogen, that dog-loving assassin.
This means that there is a hidden connection between the three of them.
I wonder what it could be. Surely it's the PIC.
I don't know, but it must be related to this case.
Report on Nightly jotted down in my organizer. Ah, there's some other stuff in here that I remember seeing.
Huh. There's something on his finger.
Let's have a closer look. Oh, it looks like an expensive ring.
Don't steal it.
The Millennium Ring.
What? I didn't do anything yet.
Don't fucking
Should have
steal
stolen it. Should have stolen it.
It's Horace Knightley's. The chessboard and the ring. All of his possessions are inside the safe.
That's all he ever had. That's all his possessions.
It's all he ever needed.
Don't bite me.
So basically, all of this stuff is evidence from the prison case?
correct.
Is Gordon biting you?
No, it's Meatball.
Meatball.
He's laying down and he's like hugging me like a toy and like chewing on my fingers.
What a
and
little
it's very
boy.
sweet, but it's also painful.
Then the knife and chisel that vanished might be in here too. Let's see, Mr. Knife, Mr. Chisel.
These are not gendered items.
They're not in there. I guess this is all just Mr. Knightley's stuff.
I see. That's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad.
That's too bad.
He's practicing feeling
too
bad
bad.
about things.
How do I sympathize?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
That's too bad.
That's too bad.
That's
Sport.
too bad.
Champ.
Look, I'm trying to become
What?
a better voice actor, all right?
Chin
I'm
up.
practicing for my online career as a voiceover actor in independent video games. I'm going to be in the next dating sim. I'm going to be
Ask myself.
Ask myself. Horace Knightley is dead.
Celebrity prosecutor dating sim.
Edgeworth!
That's
They
what
say
they'll be
it's gonna
saying.
it's gonna sell better than the sexy prosecutor calendar.
This dating game isn't over yet. You hear me?
It's called Otome.
I'm gonna be the protagonist.
Oh man.
You shouldn't be a protagonist if you don't even know the word Otome. God. However, the Otome is not over yet.
You
I'm
cannot
just
be
not a weeb like you.
cannot be a protagonist in media unless you know the Japanese word for the media that you're in.
If you don't know, unless I can see it through to its end, I'm gonna gatekeep girl boss this, just like Jessica Alba.
She did do that. Knightley's
And I got
memories-
news for you.
And
That
if
means
you
you're
play the
gay.
dating sim, that means you're gay. Thank you, Senmaru, for reminding us. Knightley's
And I
mementos
do play
data
dating sims.
jotted down in my organizer. All right. I like the big chunky green arrow. That's a nice little. What are we looking for? Oh, Hankoku no Megami. Thank you for terrifying us with the proto badger. That money is still there. What do
Take
we
it. Take your money.
do? We just leave? Is there anything else to look at? I don't.
Hmm.
I'll talk to Kay. See if we have any observations from her. Yeah, what's up? Somehow we ended up finding Mr. DeBest instead. But there's still no trace of our main objective, John. Just where could they have taken him?
The only way to find out is to continue the question people and gather information. And we must also search for the missing murder weapon.
We came in here because we saw Mr. DeBest running out of the Grand Tower. But I
Crying,
wonder
yes.
if... Huh? Oh, crying, yeah.
He ran out crying, yeah.
But I wonder if there's actually anything useful in here.
Sebastian must have come here because he thought there was. We have precious little time left. Let's investigate and see what we can find.
See, let's try to leave, maybe.
Okay.
I feel like that was the only new thing.
Sure.
To think that we could set to think that we would set foot back into the storeroom again.
That's a fact, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, thank you.
Now that you mention it, we were here just yesterday. Well, my memories were still lost back then.
It wasn't even yesterday. It was the same day.
Yeah, it was this morning, basically. I didn't even
We've been awake for like a full 36 hours or some shit.
I didn't think about it at the time, because I was working on no sleep. But looking at this place now, it's like a glittering mountain of treasure.
Hey, please don't touch anything in the storeroom needlessly.
Okay, me. But more importantly, Mr. Edgeworth, something might have changed since we were last here. We'll need to closely examine every nook and cranny of the storeroom again.
Something in the storeroom that has changed from before. Is there something like that?
I assume it was the safe.
I think it was just the safe, yeah.
Get out of here. Treasure. I found the treasure and I felt displeasure.
Young lady, good sir, might I interest you in
Oh.
some cotton candy?
Well, hang on. Isn't this Shelly the Killer?
That's what I was thinking. It probably is.
Huh?
It's my new voice. Hello. There is also ice cream, if that's what you would prefer.
All right.
It's very rough to do this.
Oh, yeah, no
You.
worries.
It's another old voice.
Shelly D. Killer.
It's good to see you all well, Mr. Edgeworth.
What are you doing in a place like this?
Oh, as you can see, I'm selling cotton candy. Blah, blah, blah. Would you care for some heavenly cotton candy? Even sweeter than death. One bite will send you straight to heaven.
That's definitely not something I'd want to buy from the killer.
The meaning of my message. Have you understood it? I congratulate you on resolving the case. Dakara! Can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved?
Have you been spying on us this whole time?
Spying, heavens no. I was simply watching over you.
Secretly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beazel Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. Do you think he's okay killing people with calories because they paid for it? Or is he opposed to it because they're his customers? I don't think that's where his money comes from.
I think the ice cream thing is just his real passion.
Yeah.
I can feel that.
Well, disguised as a cotton candy salesman.
He's got the shells on his nipples. Like, Miles's instincts are very.
Are your
That's
nipples
a really weird place
Are
for
your
his nipples.
on your, like, here?
His nipples are. I'm
Okay.
not judging. You guys are judging.
He's got very tiny, elevated breasts.
Shelly
Yes.
the nipples.
Denipless. Isn't that the exact same thing? That's where he thinks the nipples are. What's this man's objective? Were you the one who murdered the president? Did you fucking kill him?
No, the contract with my client has already expired. President Huang is a bit of a celebrity in the world of assassins, you see.
Yeah, Dark Jade points out that Shelly the Killer is just like a floor. He's basically just standing on top of the prosecutorial council. Like that, the balls that it takes for him to do that.
I got big old balls, big steel balls, balls for days. Over the years, many attempts on his life were made, and yet he stubbornly lives on.
Shelly the Baller.
He's a robust man surrounded by flawless security. He even employs body doubles.
Robust. President? Rotund seems more apt. That's
Hold up.
rude.
As soon as they bring body doubles into this, we
Yeah.
can't trust fucking anything.
Yeah, no, he's alive. Shelly the Killer's gonna tell us he's alive.
He's alive. It's a Padme Amidala situation. Volcanic Ash Soap. I wish this game would show us what's behind the stitches. I swear his face is some sort of disguise and his real face is underneath. Somebody said it was a reference to some sort of character, I think. I don't know.
Frankenweenie.
Yes.
However, it seems this time the president's security wasn't exactly flawless.
Mr. Rook had only just prevented your previous assassination, but this time...
I did not kill him. It is not my principle to kill
I
needlessly.
did not.
I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hang on.
I am also grateful to Rook, a worthy adversary who is connected to me by fate.
Do you understand life?
Thanks to that man, I did not kill a target who had no value to be killed.
Thanks to Rook preventing the assassination. What does he mean?
My client deliberately gave me a false target. And now my ice cream is going to fucking melt. It was a betrayal most foul.
His milkshake's about to bring the boys to the yard.
I fucking hate milkshakes.
I'm now searching for my client.
In all likelihood, it is the same person you are looking for.
So his client is Blaze?
Probably who we're looking for.
Who are we
The
looking for?
murderer of the president.
Oh, okay. The person who killed. Okay.
Is he saying that his client murdered the president? Just who is this person you were referring to?
Did he explain what happened to his arm?
It was in the first case.
It was, right?
It was. He got injured when he tried to assassinate the president the first time.
That's
and
right.
it
That's
failed.
Yeah.
that's right.
I myself am not allowed to say. It would be a violation of rules, but
Look,
his
shut
name
his eye.
rhymes with Bloby Bryant.
A what? Oh, is this from Parks and Rec?
No, I don't know.
Well, I don't know what you're doing.
Just making a really
Hot
bad
boxing
joke.
is what they're doing.
No, I'm not.
You were earlier.
You had a
Well, yes, but that was like an hour ago. That's
Not
long.
like a different
gone.
life.
Well,
lifetime.
everything's just gone now, I guess.
Well, yes, they don't last that long.
I cannot disclose the identity of my clients. For to do so would create a problem of trust with my other clients.
I was thinking you were making a reference to Tom Haverford trying to figure out who that lawyer represented.
Right.
Because
Yeah, no. I was just making a bad joke about somebody trying to kill somebody.
yeah.
A celebrity trying to kill somebody.
This is precisely why I am personally searching for them myself.
What are you going to do when you find your client?
Are we gonna team up with D Killer?
Of course, they shall be rewarded with a punishment most befitting of a traitor.
What? That person? What'll happen to them?
I'm gonna eat them.
I will leave that up to your imagination.
Sounds like you were going to eat them.
Yeah. It certainly won't be anything pleasant.
Oh, yes. I will tell you one more thing. 3 days ago, Sir Hundogan escaped from prison. No biggie. NBD.
Wait, what?
What?
That's how I
False.
did it. Poof. I just disappeared.
3 nights past, Dogan's solitary cell was found vacant.
It makes sense, though. The Nosferatu class can just cloak themselves. Sorry, it's Vampire the Masquerade.
It was almost as if he knew I would come pay him a visit.
He visited Dogan's cell. Could it be that the person D Killer is searching for is...
Well then, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Kenwood, they let all the prisoners have animals because it was that kind of prison.
The
It was-
warden
that
is
kind of
covered
prison.
in ferrets.
There was zoo. It was like a zoo meets prison.
Let us both do our best in tracking down that person.
I like his pink outfit. That's cool.
I'm selling cotton candy.
Everybody's wearing a pink outfit, huh?
That's true.
We're
Yeah.
all styling.
So D Killer and Dogan, these two assassins. This sound is rockin'.
Probably Mozilla soundtrack.
Mr. Edgeworth, Judge Courtney's cell phone is ringing.
Damn.
Could it be John?
Godzilla.
What's up?
Miss
Mr.
Edgeworth, how you
Edgeworth.
doing?
Oh,
Oh, I assumed it might be me. Because why
Okay,
would the
we'll go for
kids
it.
say that?
I don't know.
I assume it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, how are you doing?
sounds like they're using a voice changer.
Oh, hang on. I don't have my voice changer set up, otherwise I would totally.
Well, fuck.
give me a sec. Actually, I could do this.
It's Godot.
I could totally do this.
For one line.
It might not be one line. You might get lots of voices. You might get lots of things. It'll be easy. I'll do it. Here we go. One sec. Actually, vamp for me while I'm doing this. Diazel Margia, thank you for the 5 bits. It's Godot.
Oh, wah, na, 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 da, na, da,
Da,
na,
na.
da, na, 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 na,
Banana.
na, na. I got the blues, na 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 na, and I got bananas, banana na
Banana.
na na, and I'm eating the bananas, banana na
Banana.
na. But they are overripe, banana na na. I don't like overripe bananas, banana na na. They are mushy and gross. Wow,
What's
wow,
happening?
wow, wow. Everybody, I'm vamping.
I see.
Vamping is just a repeatable line of music.
Oh, is that true?
Yes.
I can't seem to set this up right now. Oh, here we
Everybody
go.
makes fun of the way that I eat bananas. It's not fair.
They make fun
What
of
do you-
it?
How do you eat
Yeah.
bananas?
I take the peel off entirely and then I throw the peel out and then I just eat the banana. And everyone's like, "What are you, a fucking monkey?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? I
We're
just
all
eat the
technically
bananas."
monkeys.
Yeah, it's like, well, yes, but everyone's like, "Why would you not hang on to the peel and then eat the whole banana and then throw the peel away?" And I'm because like
Well,
I want to
yeah,
sit
because
down
then
and
you get
enjoy my
on your hand.
banana.
You get
Huh?
banana on your hands.
Yeah, but then it's like it's just banana. You rub it into your skin. Like
Uh,
it's good for
oh,
you.
Is
What?
it?
Yeah. It's just oil and fat.
It's starch.
Is it?
Bananas don't have much fat.
Do they
It's
not?
just starch. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, they have some sort of like property that makes them like good for just making ice cream.
We can
I know
go
that
now.
much. Okay. Who is this?
Someone you've
What?
been searching for. The one in the red hood.
The Red Hood. Oh, that movie. I thought that was like the only DC movie I liked. So, are you the person who ambushed Kay? Are you voiced by Dean, whatever that guy's name is? Who plays
Brilliant
Dean?
deduction. I'd expect no less from a prodigy prosecutor such as yourself.
Jensen Ackles. There we go.
Gross.
You don't like him?
No?
Oh, I think he's cute.
Mr. Edgeworth, I want to listen in on this too. I'm going to make this
Very
really
well.
difficult for whoever's doing the voices.
I'll put it on speaker.
Thank you, Volcanic Ash up for the 10 bits. Fun fact about bananas, if you peel the banana from the bottom instead of the stem, you won't have any strings hanging off the banana every time. It's why the monkeys peel it from the bottom each time. Those monkeys.
Very exciting. I gotta do that.
Those monkeys is smart. And
Why bother, Marin, if you're just going to throw the whole peel away?
Because I don't like the strings.
Right, you can think of the 10 bits. Ooh, it's your boy Melvin, and Jensen is hot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you. Did you say this?
Yeah.
Right, you could think of the 5
Anybody involved with Supernatural is just instantly unfuckable.
Wow. You have opinions.
I sure do.
You know what? Misha Collins, he's a little less fuckable after that joke about being bisexual that he immediately took back.
He had to come out as straight.
I'll say that much.
Right, we couldn't think of the 5 bits. His eyes are super pretty. And Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Soupy doesn't like Jensen Ackles. We can't be friends.
Oh no.
Well, I'm willing to die on this hill, so.
Rip.
Rip our friendship, Vampiro.
Well, I must say that I didn't expect the girl to get amnesia.
Not so easy, huh?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It was pretty easy. It took me 5 seconds.
But that's not all, you see. Perhaps I should let you in on this, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I was the one who ordered Blaze the Best to kill Jill Crane.
Nani? This must be the person Deke Killer spoke of.
I really should thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
You have no reason to thank me.
Oh, you haven't noticed? My, that's troublesome, you know. I wanted you to catch Blaze for me. So I took dear little Kay.
What?
If Kay was suspected, I knew you would investigate the case. And I was sure that the great Miles Edgeworth would be able to catch Blaze. It was all according to Keikaku.
Oh no.
And you
Which
know,
means plan.
that means plan.
Oh no.
And you know, I get the feeling that you have the wrong idea, so let me clear something up.
Oh good, because I don't know.
Blaze DeBest wasn't the one who kidnapped Miss Courtney's son.
Oh shit. Ah. You. Why do you know about the kidnapping?
You and Miss Courtney are really quite alike, you know. She even came to visit you in the detention center and got all friendly with you.
I know, I ship it, right? How could this person know something like that? Is she Courtney? Is that Courtney?
You'll
Is
see.
Courtney our
No.
fucking villain? Are you Courtney, bitch? Hang
Do I
on.
sound like I have massive boobs?
Yes. How you gonna take that, huh?
Eh?
Judge Courtney was supposed to have visited me using the detective's name.
I bet you're wondering how I knew about the kidnapping, right? It's
Now
quite
you're in my mind?
It's quite simple, really. It's because darling little John is in my care right now.
What?
Huh?
You seem surprised. You seem delayed but surprised. If only I could see the look on your faces. Yes. Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. I recognize the sound of those bats anywhere. Quickly, little K. You have to hurry and steal him back. You wouldn't want to tarnish the Yatagarasu's name on your first job, would you?
Oh, I fucked it up.
What happened?
I muted the game audio and the PC audio, and I doubled. That's, you know what? That was my bad.
So easy.
It's so easy, guys. Sorry, guys. Did we?
Are we back?
How much did we miss? Apologies, guys.
Not so easy now, is it?
I do need a hotkey for it. It's easy to set up. I just haven't had to do it until now. Volcanic Ash Soap, thank you for the 10 minutes. Mommy Milky's taste so yummy, Melvin. What?
Wow.
You even know it's my first job? 20 seconds. Okay. Dazzle Magia, thank you for the 5 bits, but does he know why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch or how many licks it takes to get to the center of Tootsie Pop? You even know it's my first job?
Why does this person know everything in so much detail?
I read the Wikipedia. Well, I suppose I can't blame you for your mistake. It seems Blaze was after John as well, you see. Oh, he said you see.
So there were 2 kidnappings.
You see sounds like the Blaze thing, but he's not Blaze. Ah. He's such a fool, you know. Kidnapping his own son instead.
Is John there with you? If he is, then I would like to hear his voice.
He's here, but I'm afraid I can't do that. I skipped your message.
As Melvin.
No.
He did
You
say it
see, he's asleep right now.
In that case, there's no way for us to know if John, if you're really wait. I'm getting flustered. In that case, there's no way for us to know if you really kidnapped John or not.
I suppose you don't have to believe me if you don't want to.
What is your objective? Is it to get Patricia Rowland declared not guilty?
MX Mothcoast, thank you for following. A not guilty verdict, eh? I couldn't care less about that.
So his objective is different from Blaze's.
I think I'll keep my objective a secret for now. Well then, I must be going. I hope you enjoy yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't think you can get away with this.
Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. That is, if you can bring me to justice. But I highly doubt that. Thank you, Pumpkin Pop, for the gay lovemaking. Kaboom!
All right, I think I'm back to this now. I assume the phone exploded.
It just explodes in his hand.
Is that not what happened?
Oh.
MX Mothcoast, thank you for following. Who in the world was that?
I don't know. We don't have enough information.
Sounds like he exploded. Darn it, we're totally clueless.
Turn down for what?
Thank you, Vampiro, for turning it down for what? Meanwhile, they seem to know everything about us.
Know everything about us?
It's my dad?
Oh, Dad.
Damn it. I didn't mean to put Peggy there, but she's there.
3 hours of pegging.
Yami's like, Peggy Hill, huh?
Love that anime. Texas anime is good anime. Okay, you're right. Thinking about it, it is strange. How does the culprit know so much about us?
It's so weird. I mean, they even know about the kidnapping.
We must figure out how the culprit was able to obtain that information.
But he was saying, like, you see and you know, so he obviously was referencing Blaze, right?
Guess we'll have to see who it is.
What exactly did that person know?
It's all coming back to bite me in the
Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha!
It's okay, Martin. It's easy.
Hoo-ha!
That's not it. Oh shit. You've gone mute. Hang on. Can't hear you. Can you say something? Oh. Can't hear you guys. Sorry. One sec.
Yeah, keep this up.
There we go.
I've been laughing this whole time.
You and Miss Courtney, why are we flashing back to something that literally just happened? Blaze, you and Miss Courtney are really quite alike, you know. She even came to visit you in the detention center and got all friendly with ya. Yes, I can set the voice modulator to a button. I just haven't had a chance to because I didn't think we'd have a chance to. I didn't think I would need it for this.
Evil Martin.
Yes. You wouldn't want to tarnish the Yatagarasu's name on your first job, would you? What is...
You even know it's my first job?
You seem surprised. If only I could see the look on your faces. Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. She even came. Kidnapper, less 10 bits. Love you guys. Thank you, Volcanic.
That's it. By analyzing our conversation with the culprit, let's think about it again.
By listening to what people say.
I figured it out. Okay, I know the source of this person's information.
Oh, am I still Yami?
No.
No.
Well,
No,
not
you
to me.
What? Really?
In all likelihood, this person probably
Has been...
has planted a bug? Or...
Because, yeah, he said, I wish I could see the looks on your faces. So he
Yeah.
can hear us but can't see us.
Yeah.
So it's not visual.
I believe it is highly likely that we have been bugged.
Bugging me. The bugged?
Bugger.
I suspect
If you
Weevil Underwood.
recall- If you recall what that person said on Twitter about...
I'm never going to say anything bad again.
It's okay because it's so easy though.
So easy.
Ooh.
You seem surprised. Didn't we just flash back to this?
We did.
If only I could see the look on your faces. Yami Kisara, thank you for the 20 bits. Get wrecked.
If they couldn't see our faces. Are we sure that's what they said? Let me think about it again.
Damn it.
If they couldn't see our faces.
Let's flashback real quick.
That means they weren't taking our pictures or following us.
Thank you. Well, I'm not sure why, but Dusk Springer, thank you for bonking Soupy.
I'll accept it.
There you go. Then they must have planted a bug somewhere. Could it be in my stuff?
Was there anything they could have had a chance to bug?
This is a...
Clothes, yeah. Or the Yatagar... No, we had the Yatagar.
Oh, we've been carrying it
We
everywhere.
got it at a later point
Actually,
though.
Oh, we got it after she got amnesia.
We
got it
probably
from
would have
the
gotten it from the
doctor.
nurse, so the nurse might
Yeah.
have been able to do it.
Right, we couldn't get them to 5 bits. It's so easy, barely an inconvenience.
There must be a hint somewhere in our conversation just now. That's right. That person knew something they shouldn't have. The conversation between Judge Courtney and myself in the visitor's room.
Oh, then it probably would have been the badge because that's what he would have had on him.
Yeah. Judge Courtney!
Hush. Please, have a seat.
You know he can't sit down.
The only evidence I had with me at the time was... Where was the bug planted? In
Boom.
the bird. With 3 dicks. Okay. May I see your badge?
I forgot about the 3-dick raven.
My Yadagarasu's badge. No way!
Why not?
Mr. Edgeworth, just because you became a great thief's ass doesn't mean you're ready to wear this badge yet.
That's not it. It's very likely that a bug was planted in it.
What? In my badge?
In your badge? Let's take a closer look.
Oh, yep, there it is, the bug. Or is it? I guess we'll look at the back here.
Can you
Oh.
zoom in? Ooh.
Ah, this is... Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Edgar Allan Poe's The Three-Dicked Raven.
I love that poem. Seems I was right.
Quoth the Raven. I've got 3 dicks! Yadagarasu's badge data updated in my organizer.
Peg, peg, peg.
Hay is always wearing. A bug was planted in it. How did you know?
The person had been in contact with you.
You mean when I was knocked unconscious?
Yes, that's why I thought one of your possessions might have been bugged. However, that person also overheard my conversation with Judge Courtney. Even though that conversation took place in the visitor's room with just the two of us.
Ah,
He heard me every time I went to go poop. Every time.
Every time.
so
It's
you
a
were
recurring nightmare.
so you were holding on to it at that time.
Exactly. All the other evidence have been taken away from me. All of the other evidence.
Maybe we could
Didn't
wrap
have
up
none
soon.
of it. Yeah.
I know we passed the 3-hour mark. I think we're probably coming to a point.
We're
though.
gonna be coming to the end of this part soon, I think. Or we still have at least one more investigate. I don't know.
Oh, do
Only
we?
the Yatagratu's badge remained with me.
So this creep's been listening in on us the whole time.
Indeed. That must be how they knew about all the information we collected.
Does that mean they're also listening in on this conversation?
Most likely. What the?
Hey, Buster!
Okay.
Eavesdropping is for cowards. Why don't you come out here and fight us fair and square?
What was that sound just now?
Ow!
Oh, crap.
Huh? That's Nicole.
Honestly, y'all scared the bejesus out of me. Your voice is so loud there, little missy. I was so surprised I done fell flat on my behind. I fell right under my bear trap.
I'm sorry.
What were you getting so riled up for?
You gotta hear this. It really grinds my gears.
Yes, yes.
Hey, please just leave it at that. Unless you want to make tomorrow morning's headlines.
Huh? That was close.
Ah, shucks. Don't be such a stick in the mud.
But it's my job.
What's wrong with letting a gal open her heart and spill the beans?
Open your
That's where they keep the beans, is in the heart.
Those are the heartbeats.
Open your heart, eternal dimension.
And I haven't heard that song in a while.
Right?
What is that?
It's from
Dot
Dot
hack.
Hack.
Gotcha.
It's Yuki Kajira, Open Your Heart.
Yep.
No,
And that's
it's-
basically all the lines. They just repeat it over and over. I'll turn the bug off. Click.
Bug data, jotted down in my organizer, was planted inside the Yatagarasu's badge by the person in the red hood. Who could be anybody at this point.
So, did you find the kidnappers?
Ms. Swift, was the boy you saw being kidnapped this boy in the photo?
Nope, they ain't nothing alike.
Seems like we could have avoided that by just
By
asking.
originally just showing
Yeah.
her the photo.
You know what they say about assumptions.
He had a more stupid looking face and he was wearing a collared school uniform.
Oh my god. Wow. That's mean.
That's the one difference between this tiny person and an almost adult man.
A real stupid face.
He looked dumb.
He just looked like he was absolutely blowing it.
I thought so.
Yet again, we were led astray by this woman's testimony. You made assumptions,
Hey,
sir.
She's a chip
Yeah.
off the old Lotta heart, though.
She didn't do anything. He didn't ask what the child looked like.
We will have to conduct our investigation all over again.
Well, he did just assume it was only one person who had been kidnapped at the time, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
but also, like, she didn't lie to him.
True.
So,
I love that the proto badger just came out of the darkness there. Thank you for catching the Starchips in.
so we're back where we started. Are there any new leads?
The clock.
There's only 20 minutes left until 2 o'clock. Will we be able to make it in time?
I was
We have
wondering.
fit about 7 hours into 2 hours, I feel like.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, about that phone call just now. Let's flash back to it. Wasn't there a strange sound at the end?
A strange sound.
I want to hear it exactly the way you did it before, Martin.
You can get away with this.
Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. That is, if you can bring me to justice. But I highly doubt that. Kaboom!
Now that you mention it, it sounded like an explosion.
Or a guy
Now that you
saying,
mentioned it, it did sound like a guy going kaboom.
why would he do that? Now the sound of an explosion. The sound of an explosion was heard during the call from the kidnapper.
Hi, big boy.
No, fuck off, phone. Stop listening. It might be a hint to establish the culprit's whereabouts.
You telling the bug to fuck off and stop listening?
No, my phone. I mean, like, I guess
okay.
my phone is a bug, but I said, "Hey, big boy," and then my phone was like, "Yes, you wanna talk
You
to me?"
called.
And then it just started listening.
Mm-hmm. I see. The sound of an explosion, eh?
Humph. I would appreciate it if you stopped eavesdropping on us. Woman.
Mr. Prosecutor, you're as stingy as ever.
First, let's see what she has to say.
Begin investigation. Do you guys mind if we call it there?
Yeah, that's fine.
All
That
right.
seems like a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might not be the end of a section, but we got through a lot. And I'll have to set up a quick button to press to switch out the audio. It's mostly
No, you don't have to do that. It's really easy.
It's very easy. No, I deserve that. That's on me.
It only takes 5 seconds.
5 whole seconds.
5 solid, awkward seconds.
5 silent seconds.
5 Ace Attorney seconds, which is like 10 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it there. I think I saved already. I'll just double check on make sure. We are going to pop off here. We'll be back again Wednesday. Are you okay to do Wednesday, Soupy?
Yep, should be.
All right. Right, Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. It's been fun. Love you all. Take care. Have a great night. See you all next time. Bye. And yeah, we'll be back with more Ace Attorney Investigations 2 on Wednesday. And we'll be... I don't know how far we are from the end of the game. I would imagine there's at least another few weeks, at least.
I think so.
Yeah, but we'll take some time. I'd like to stream some more Yu-Gi-Oh! This coming week. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, look forward to that maybe on Monday and Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. But for the time being, let's figure out who we want to raid. Monty Glue is playing Unpacking. Let's raid Monty. They're playing Unpacking. Taka's sister, always nice to hear from them. We are going to pop off in that case, guys. Marin, was there anything you wanted to say to the chat before we take off?
Thanks for hanging out, guys. Looking forward to investigating more crooks and nannies.
Keep saying pop off, but Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say before we take off?
Thanks for chilling with us, everybody.
Thank you for hanging out, Soupy.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you to all of you in the chat. We really appreciate your patience and your hanging out with us. We're gonna go raid Monty Glue. Very, very talented person, artist, etc. All right, take care. We'll see you Wednesday, if not sooner, from me with Yu-Gi-Oh! And have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.